Yeah.
That's what's happening.
Kick it up a notch.
That's always what happens.
We're gonna look for all them slots again.
Just every single one of them.
Well, I only have one word to say before we get started. And only true Texans will get this one. Schlitterbahn.
Oh, never mind. I'm back in. You son of a bitch.
I've heard of Schlitterbahn.
I got no fucking idea what's going on there.
The water
Slithering?
park.
I guess people in Texas
Slithering.
Slithering, yeah.
I was thinking it was some sort of form of the Autobahn.
It kind of is. They've got water slides that you go so fast on them that you're like on the Autobahn.
The Waterbahn?
It's a water park fed by a natural river. No filtration, no nothing.
Salmon right there with you.
It's Texas, so it's probably catfish.
Probably.
Hell yeah.
It's a nice BP oil spill right in there.
Why do you think everything's so slippery, man?
We save those for the Gulf, Nathan, not for our rivers.
Oh, okay.
Just cut out the middleman.
Yeah. I'm all for learning about weird Texas stuff.
Tennessee, they just dump coal ash in the water.
Oh, we do that in where I'm from as well.
Oh,
Yeah.
coal ash.
In Pennsylvania, we just had orange water because acid mines.
That's great.
See, I got it.
Sucks, huh?
Yeah.
Buffalo is actually like on the improvement train now that we've not been producing steel for a while. Like, we're doing our best to actually clean up all the bullshit. So our waters have never been cleaner. Like, environmentally, Western New York.
Kids are only being
never
born
been.
with 3 eyes instead of 4 now.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Only half the towns, like the low-lying towns, are where you get cancer. If you're on the high ground now, you're good.
But the real question is, does the water cause you to turn into an ooze?
Let's not. After that last go-around, man, I don't think I need that in my life.
You're doing like 800% better than I am as Idaho, so.
So
Hey, man, vegetables are important.
there didn't seem to be a correlation in size of, we'll call it victim to size of ooze. So I'm wondering just how much ooze could come out of that potato.
That's fair, actually.
That is a question that we may or may not get to find out.
I mean, let's find somebody's corpse and just start pumping them full of ooze and see how much fits.
Oh god, the mashed potato golem.
All right. Take it away,
we had a
Nathan.
pudding that was mashed by potato. Can we now have a pudding potato?
Oh yeah, we got to go over the winner.
You guys' names were fucking ridiculous, by the way. I didn't even participate because I just couldn't.
I was so outclassed. I didn't even try.
I don't know.
I mean, I feel like depending on how much the adventure changes over time, some of the ones I used will probably apply to multiple episodes.
Right, like the supersized fries is great, but that doesn't really. I feel like that's going to constantly happen.
Yeah.
So that's not going to really be that descriptive of this particular one last week.
Well,
Pudding
it's
mashed by
definitely going to happen
potato
now.
is a bit more specific. And oops, all oozes. Well, that also may or may not prove to be true in the future.
Yeah.
So. I think the pudding mashed by potato is.
Yeah, came out of the gate pretty strong.
Yeah, that was pretty solid.
strong out of the gate, right there.
I would just like to say, blobs on parade. I like that one.
But sure, we could just vote for it.
That works for me.
I wish, yeah.
Don't make me try to remember things and then vote.
They're literally
there's
right
literally
here.
a Discord chat channel that just has these all listed.
Yeah, but they're like, I'd have to scroll.
It's really not that far.
You could press the up arrow on your keyboard. Oh no, that doesn't work on Discord. What the fuck?
Let's all vote for a different option.
I'm just gonna vote for whatever the first one was.
Everyone could vote for one of mine, and then they all lose in a tie.
Perfect.
Let's do that.
The first one was actually pudding mashed by potato, so that gives
There you
2
go.
votes to pudding mashed by potato.
Yeah.
Sure.
I think makes it a winner by default. So Jack will get a hero point for that, and Alec will have an
Yay.
extra hero point because it's birthday. And,
Yay.
There you go.
There we go.
Just add that
that's
to
the-
2.
It's the way we roll. So yeah, people turn to oozes. You gather
Or-
together.
Hear me out here. Maybe oozes are hiding out as people.
Ooh.
Mm.
We could have another conspiracy.
Get. Mind blown.
Is there
Oh,
anything
God.
left of like their original bodies, or were they just like liquefied, like your GIF that you shared?
They were liquefied. Yeah.
Perfect. Okay. So no
I suppose-
investigation, really.
No, there's not really any investigation.
No forensics, anyway.
Yeah, no forensics. For I believe at least this last set, their clothes would be left behind. The other one, I don't think the clothes were even left behind. But I think these. Let's see here. Yeah, the clothes were left behind for this set of them.
Oh.
So it's a complete biological transmogrification.
And their clubs were left behind. But,
So their clothes were synthetic?
The acid of them didn't seem to be affecting your weapons at all, and didn't seem to deal any damage to the stone steps that are there.
Oh.
I'm gonna step
That sounds more like a base than an acid, right?
slightly away and say, "Potato, turn out their pockets."
What?
Check their pockets. They might have something important in them.
Who are you to talk to me like that?
I'm the person that kept you alive, and I'm nearly dead at the moment.
I think we could flip the script on that as well. There, whatever you are.
Yes, you could all argue about who's more dead. And then he'll step up, Gleep Glorp, and he'll look at examine the remains.
Sure, you can go ahead and roll medicine check or perception check, your choice. Learn a little bit of different information about it.
I'm not super
my
keen
God,
on
I need
either
to-
of those,
I would
but
also like to investigate the bodies.
There you go. You did good.
I
Did
think
okay.
Shaq would
Oh,
happily
shit.
start digging through stuff because, well, there might be some coin, there might be some gold dragons.
Yeah, so Madi looking them over more, you pretty much get what I just described to you. There is no sign of any of their flesh left. No sign that they were even humans at all. It's just kind of this pool of yellow acid that is left there. There's the shreds of clothing that are kind of stuck there in the pool, with the clubs that they were holding on to when they walked in.
But there's not like a business card for Old Man
there's-
Jenkins, the ooze specialist.
There is no business card for Old Man Jenkins, the ooze specialist. Nothing,
he's an ooze aficionado.
nothing like that.
I see.
No other like no other identifying items or things on their person.
Your orc friend over here. Well, I suppose I shouldn't say friend. Your orc
Acquaintance.
that you came here to see is like suspect. Is like, see, I told you. I interacted with them before, and they turned to oozes. It's only a matter of time before you turn to oozes too.
That's why you're gonna stay over there, where he is.
Do you have any kind of time frame that we should be looking at? When did you last interact with them?
It's been a couple days.
Hmm.
Thought I got away from him by being here. Probably trailed you here.
We all agree we were going to kill this guy next. Why is he still alive?
I don't think we agreed on that. No.
Yeah, that didn't happen.
I don't think we did either.
That doesn't feel right. thought no survivors was the rule.
So something that you might have forgotten from last time is that you asked him about the merchant that you saw
Laughs a
turn
lot.
into Laps Long, who turned into the black pudding that you fought last time, and he never interacted with that person and hasn't left this area in months.
So there's going to be another vector.
It's a contagion. These guys spread it to that guy somewhere.
Was he wearing a mask when he went to the market?
I didn't go to the market. I'm just cursed.
That's going to be a fine if you aren't wearing your mask.
Also a fine if you didn't go to the market.
I've been self-isolating here for months.
Oh, too real.
Have you actually been doing that, though?
Yes.
No,
This is what happens if I don't.
He talked to what was her name? Matala. The process of pulling my notes up here.
And also, he
Um,
said he met these
and the-
people 2 days ago.
Listen, I've been
Yeah.
trying, but they keep coming after me.
I have
So
to
wait,
go
they
out
were
for
here, though?
groceries and Stuff. There's no delivery services.
You're saying them dudes came here to see you?
Well, here in the backyard block, not here to the shrine. They just found me at the shrine today.
So when you say you've been self-isolating, you mean in the block, not the shrine?
Well, yes.
Oh, dearie me. This is quite a jam we're in, Jim Joe Jam.
Christ.
So how long ago? Excuse me. How long ago did you see this Matala again?
It was a few days ago.
And you sent
A
her
bit
to
before
one of the
these
poorest-
these guys. What?
You sent her to a healer in one of the poorer parts of this city.
Up in Bomandu camp, Numu. Does good work, from what I heard.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we've got another one.
Yeah.
Yeah, because these turned into a completely different ooze than Laughs Long.
The mystery thickens like a good pudding.
Don't.
Oh my
Ugh.
god.
No, no.
Well, until we sort this out, I recommend you stay in the shrine, and we'll just barricade the door from the outside.
You at least gonna leave me with some food?
Idaho, stay behind.
Will do.
You know, for like guard duty and stuff.
Stuff.
Yeah, Kishek will actually get into his backpack and offer. He's got a couple of extra weeks of trail rations. He can hand that over. Here, you stay here. We will write plague on the outside of the shrine, and hopefully no one will come in.
Or burn it down.
Yes.
That's a curse, not a plague.
I will prep the fires.
I'm cursed.
Sure. I'll cross out plague and start writing curse.
No, if you write cursed, someone will come in trying to get rich by fixing
All right,
it.
fine. Curse
You write
plague.
plague, everybody stay away from it. Yes?
It's like the mummy thing. It's the both.
I mean, if they try and get rich, then they'll die trying.
I don't know. Fire cures a lot of our problems here.
That is true. I have found, in general, that if you have a problem and you set it on fire, you have a completely new problem. But that is not here or there.
Life has changed.
Mm-hmm.
Cleansing rebirth.
I will leave that to the hands of Sarah and Ray.
All right, so you do some like intricate dance, staying far away from him as he gets himself back in to the temple, and then you leave him there with some food and close it up.
Mm-hmm. I think also
then,
canonically at this point we went shopping for ooze killing supplies before we did anything else.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's getting to be back to the evening. You can head back to the marketplace to do some shopping. And if you want to catch Batsil and Sermon, you can do that, or you can wait until tomorrow.
Does he usually do the sermons in the evening?
Yep.
I'm pretty good with waiting on account of spells.
Yeah. We're all
And
beat up and exhausted, so
just wait and let more people turn into oozes. It's fine.
Yeah, okay, it sounds fine. He said it's fine, guys.
It is concerning.
I've taken no damage. I don't know what your problem is.
I've taken significant amount of damage. I just need a
It's
moment to
called
tend to
learning
my
to
wounds.
stay out from underfoot. But I want to replace that healing serum or healing potion
Fair.
I used and purchase a bludgeoning weapon with a potency rune on it.
I forgot to shop. So
Yeah, I don't even
Yeah.
like.
Hop to it.
I guess while I'm in town, I might as well go buy a light mace because that's a finessable weapon that does not deal non-lethal.
I mean, if I buy 2 dancing scarves, does that mean I'm like 4 times as good a dancer?
I mean, if it makes you believe you are, then yes.
That's all that
Sweet.
matters, really.
It's not going to give you any additional bonus, but
Hmm.
I will also offer to treat all my new friends to dinner, and if they have not purchased any, if they don't have a place to sleep, I will offer to get them a hotel room.
Oh my.
Oh my.
Someone's got some cash money.
I really don't, but that's the kind of guy he is.
Well,
Derek's just playing Derek as a D&D character, apparently.
yeah. As a potato, food is not required. So
you're just gonna lay outside in the twilight and catch some.
Photosynthesis. Photosynthesis.
yeah, I'm gonna lay down roots for a little while.
I mean, that is kind of true. Potatoes do grow in the dark, really.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
I'm just
so,
looking at my spell list. Sorry.
I'm gonna sew myself up a little bit before we
yeah,
head
sounds
out.
like you do some resting up for the evening after doing a little shopping.
Man, I gotta pick all new dumb spells.
I liked my old dumb spells.
I actually didn't. They weren't that helpful.
Prepared spellcasting just feels like it's the worst.
It is
Spontaneous spellcasting is
the
worst.
best.
No, I
Yeah.
love spontaneous casting.
I just like spellcasting.
Spontaneous is the best.
I like turtles.
Turtles
I
are great,
like
too.
turtles. I like cuddles. Cuddles are good.
None.
Cuddling with turtles.
There's nothing better.
Does anybody have a non-magical weapon? Derek, you just bought a weapon. I assume it's not magical.
Yeah, it's a light mace.
Magic weapon does actually
I have
work
a
on
magic
+1 weapons now.
Oh, it gives them the striking.
Yeah, they fixed that.
That's cool.
Yeah,
Good.
I am magical, so I'm good.
You're not wrong.
I had enough on me. I have purchased a striking light mace.
Nice.
Wow, big spender, 100 gold pieces.
I literally hadn't spent much, so
When you're a dragon, you don't need much.
you don't. You really
I
don't.
thought that's the opposite. As a dragon, you want everything.
You want everything.
Well, you
yeah.
take it from others. You don't spend your own hoard.
Mhm.
Oh,
Yeah.
Good point.
That
Not
that
even
is
like
true,
dragon.
but one has to be practical.
Sure.
Now he has a magic weapon to sleep on top of.
feel like as
Oh,
a
so he
dragon, you'd
really
really
wasn't-
want
he
an
really-
investment banker.
I was gonna say he really wasn't buying a magic weapon. He was buying a very expensive pillow.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
All right. So
Mm.
do some stitching up and resting and shopping and preparing for something that you now have a little bit of expectation about what's going to happen.
Mm-hmm.
And then what do you do?
Well, yeah. So our
I
main lead is that one guy who gives the sermons, right?
We have
So the we can recap. So Abione, the councilwoman, gave you two leads. The guy who gives the sermon, as well as the Nexian envoy, Mafsat Ahadin. And then you also heard from Grishuk that he sent Matala to this camp, to Bumandu camp, to be healed by Numu. So 3 different leads.
well the
I
Mystic
think
isn't.
we decided.
Go ahead.
Oh, I was going to say, I think we had decided that the Nexian envoy might be above our pay grade right now. So it was either the Mystic or go check out this healer and this plague rat who has gone into Wamandu camp.
Yeah, and if we can't talk to the Mystic until evening, we should probably start with the healer.
Yeah.
Okay.
So do we want to see the Mystic? Well, yeah. I guess the healer.
Coop.
Yeah.
So what part of town does Amadi frequent to put people up in?
What would be the euphemistically the travelers district?
That is a good question. Let's see here.
How big is this town we're in, by the by?
It's got about 4,000 people. Sorry, 4,000 of various different
Things.
ancestries. Yes. Including one potato.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's
Well,
about 70% human, 8% elves, 5% orcs, 5% lizard folk.
70% humans?
Yeah, humans are still the biggest inhabitants of the world in general.
Well, we can fix that.
Can you? You might be able to. Let's see. So the sort of the brass block is the cheap neighborhood. The backyard block is sort of the former slaver neighborhood. The Bumandu block or Bumandu camps are where many refugees are settling from Usaru. The central market is just sort of the big market area.
Imagine that.
The Owissa block is home to a number of warriors and veterans and caravan guards. The miners' camp is surprisingly a miners' camp. The Mozimba district is primarily home to guides and hunters and artisans. That seems like a place where Mahdi might fit in. And the Straggle block does not have very much housing. It's kind of the very, very poor, destitutes and outcasts and criminals who are in hiding.
Hmm.
And
Learn something new.
The Walk of Shrines is, as it kind of suggests, a bunch of shrines and churches.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, we've all been on the Walk of Shame before.
And the White Marks is one of the main elven neighborhoods.
Hey, this is a rules question. For scrolls, how does that work with my tradition? It has to be the same one, I assume.
Yes, so you can only cast scrolls that are on the spell list of your tradition unless you use trick magic item.
Okay.
You don't need to physically know the spell yourself, though.
Interesting. Okay.
You can head to the Bamandu camp. Let's see here. Just get back to our main splash page. So this area is a bunch of cobbled together tents and huts, occupied mainly by refugees. And you are fairly easily able to find the healer who is working in part of the camp. You see is a Kalajay elf, Numu. She's a bit on the older side, but is very well known. And you find her very busy treating a number of sick and injured in 3 different adjacent tents. She says, "Are you injured? Do you need help?" I'm Numu.
I'm fine.
Okay, well, I'm very busy. I can only I need to deal with those who are sick. So if you are not hurt, please leave me to my business.
This potato got roughed up a good bit.
Kashek will kind of dodge in like a nervous bird and bob his little sort of brass-colored head. Forgive me, you are Numu. I am Kashek, disciple and beloved of Holy Apsu, at your service. We are looking for a human woman, Matata Matala. I think her name is Matala.
I don't. Why are you looking for her? I don't really have time to talk right now. I really must be.
Because one of the people she talked to last turned into a giant bowl of jelly, and we would hope to avoid the same inconvenience.
There's a lot of them going around.
Mm-hmm.
The spoonful of jelly.
Yeah, times being
Yes,
what they are.
I've seen this myself. People just turn into these oozes or jellies or whatever they are, and they just die. But I'm glad that I keep this with me.
Did everybody know about this but me?
I don't know, but I'm glad that I carry this mace that I used to use in Usaro to crush slavers' heads. It's come quite in handy. But I would love to talk to you more about this, but I really do need to provide care for all of these people. I'm the only one who's been able to.
You need some assistance, madam.
If you think that you might be able to help, would be very useful to me.
Sure.
Any
I,
of the people around us look mushy?
I mean, they look like they're.
Slithering?
Yeah,
Yeah,
like
how rotted is Idaho right now?
if I poke them, do any of them wiggle?
I don't know that that's a good test.
None of them are
Any of them go,
overweight. You do find one that does that. It's a rare disease.
Because that guy's definitely an ooze made out
Yeah,
of
and I immediately beat them to death. I'm basically looking for like a Santa Claus type figure because I've heard their bellies wiggle like jelly, which means they are clearly an ooze. So preemptive bodyguard style.
She says, I don't know what your specialties are or how you may be able to help, but I'm trying to deal with this. I have a group that is suffering from disease and another that thought it would be a good idea to get into a brawl amidst all this. When another tent of people who I believe are poisoned that I need to attend to. If you could, some of you could split up and help me out with that. I might be able to have some time to talk.
Of course, sure.
Yes.
Oh, I did need to find some candles, but I suppose I can do this first.
I should probably go to the sick ones. I feel that they would be more inducive to my intimidation tactics.
God. Why didn't you buy your candles when we were at the market?
There were so many to choose from. I couldn't make a decision.
Where she says, I must be going to help people. Please help me where you can.
Yes, of course. Gitak will make his way towards the poisoned individuals.
Okay. You head to the tent where the poisoned individuals are, and in discussing with them, one says, I thought I was gonna be able to make a bit of money. I just brought in these eggs, but they were, well, it was from poisonous spider.
Oh,
And
dearie.
they hatched and bit us. Bit a bunch of us. And you can see that they are suffering from spider venom.
That was a poor decision.
Yeah, I think this is called evolution. We just let these people die.
It isn't.
I'm inclined to agree with the potato, but I will assist you.
Some sort of
you
award
could,
from Darwin. These guys qualify for.
roll a medicine check to treat poison, or expend a neutralize poison spell, a restoration spell, or a 6th level antitoxin.
Oh, fuck!
Hmm.
You
Any
guys
of
got
them.
that? You guys are rich as shit.
Oddly enough, I didn't think to buy any
Unfortunately, all my gold
antitoxin.
can only be used for sword.
Gitak
However-
will say a quick prayer for guidance and then attempt to treat their poison.
Okay.
So +1 to this.
Oh, hey.
I will also attempt a medicine check.
Well, there's still some other tents to do if you want to
Ooh.
head to those. But Gitak, you are able to handle treating the poison of these unfortunate people. Madi, would you perhaps be better at treating some disease or some injuries?
Hmm. The only I've got a medicine skill. I don't have any anti-venom or poison.
Jim Joe Jam is very good at treating poison, but only in other fairy dragons.
Yes, are others adept at
No,
helping
we're
out in one of the other tents? Or at least
Best
want to make it
best Kashek can do is expend some of his potions.
I can.
Well, you could go and figure out if you could help out somewhere.
He would certainly help out. Doesn't have any medicine, so as a skill, so
Can make rounds sometime later after I finished if I need.
So, Madi, where are you going?
I guess I would go try to treat disease.
Okay. Yeah, so you head to this tent of disease people, and you can see that they are suffering from some gastrointestinal problems. The poor waste drainage system here has caused them to come down with some filth fever.
bad dates.
But you are able to spend some time with that medicine check and treat their filth fever and help get them on the mend.
Perfect.
I understood that reference, Jack.
What did I say?
Who that is?
Somebody else say it. I'm sorry.
It was me, Troops.
Anybody gonna help out those people in the fight, or you just want to let them go?
Yeah,
I mean, it's totally fine to
Kashek-
let them go there.
No, Kashek will go in and honestly, absolutely no good with a medicine check. But if there are some of them who look particularly bad, he
Yeah, I
will
mean,
generously.
There's a few people who have become injured in a brawl. Your standard broken nose, the bloody knuckles, that sort of thing.
Right.
A couple of them seem to be particularly injured. I think you could roll a medicine check to treat wounds, expend 3 healing spells of 2nd level or higher, or 3 healing items of 3rd level or higher.
Dear
Thanks.
God.
Lord.
All right. Here's what I got for you. I have a mage hand that I can use to move supplies to where they're needed more quickly.
I can use my mind to move supplies around instead of actually moving supplies around
And I can cast light so everybody can see what they're doing.
on a bright morning day.
Yeah, I do not have 3rd level healing items. All I have are the little 1st level, but I have 10 of them. And Kashek, being believing himself to be the scion of brass dragons, feels it a noble expenditure all the same, so would offer those.
Get that shit out of here. We don't want your crap. We don't want level 3 stuff.
Level 3 stuff.
So am I just busy with the poison this time, or can I go over and help too?
You can go over and help at this point.
Okay. So medicine checks, level 2 spells, or level 3 items.
Yeah, your medicine check is just to treat wounds, so that is by far the easiest.
I'll just do that. Oh, whoa, no, that's not good.
Oh.
Did you include your +1 for your expanded healer's tools in that?
I did, yeah.
Oh no. Yeah, you think that these people deserve to be suffering for getting in fights?
This one, is this a medicine check per person, or is that just for all of it?
Just for all of it.
Oh, then I'll hero point that.
Okay.
Whee! Yay!
There you go. 1 better, which is all you needed.
Perfect.
Yes, you are able to go ahead and heal them up pretty well.
And I tear off a strip of paper from a notebook that I have, that has suggested donations for the Temple of Abadar on it, and just
Mhm,
like throw
mhm.
them at them.
Of course. And after you're done healing these people up, Numu comes and finds you and says, "Oh, thank you. You've lightened my load significantly." Um, yes, you mentioned Matala. How did you hear that name?
We encountered an orc who has a curse or the plague. Not sure which.
Or a curse
Kind of
plague.
immaterial. And people who come too close to him start turning into ooze.
Well, yes,
Chief.
the first victim that I saw that suffered from this transformation was Matala. It's it is a curse. It's not a disease. I've seen many diseases. I know what they look like. It was not that. But Matala came to me, and she wasn't very lucid when she got to me, but I could tell that she was a laborer by trade. When I asked her what had happened to her that might have caused her to be in such a condition, the only thing that she said to me was crimson asp, and then fell over and died and swelled up into a gelatinous cube that I was able to destroy with the help of my assistants.
Are you sure they died and didn't just turn into an ooze and then you murdered them?
I mean, it all happened very quickly. It was very surprising that it happened, that she became this cube of ooze. But
Color was
it
its ass.
was a very strange thing for her to say as her dying words.
Hypothetically
Jesus.
dying words.
Mm-hmm.
Transforming words? I don't even know.
Can I do a knowledge check of some sort to see if that makes any sense? Red ass?
Crimson asp.
Crimson
Society.
ass.
You could roll a society check.
No.
Nope.
Ooh.
Okay.
Perfect.
That is exactly as much as I would expect a potato to know.
Idaho, a crimson asp is a type of red snake that is found in the jungle. That is very poisonous. Gitak, you also think that is correct.
Mm.
You gotta watch out, man. They get a case of that red ass and turn into an ooze.
They could be milked for very deadly poison. I've done it a
Amadi
number of
and
times.
Kushek, you do not think that is correct, but it doesn't really ring a bell for you.
Mhm.
You doubt my alchemical knowledge.
I don't.
Very good.
But Numu also says, I have her belongings. They maybe I suppose if you're trying to figure out what happened to her and what is happening, that they might help you.
Yes, that would be very helpful.
Sure. So she brings you Tala's belongings. It really only consists of some clothing, and that sort of thing. But there is one particular item of interest, which is a small key.
What does it look like it
How
fits
small?
into?
That would like open a door.
Small door?
So just a key.
A key.
Oh,
It's a
okay.
key-sized key.
It's a key-sized key.
Perfect.
I think those are diminutive.
Maybe even fine.
If we're gonna go by game rules and a large key is like 12 feet tall, that'd be a fucking disaster.
Imagine the size of the door.
Oh man, it'd have to be at least 13 feet.
At least.
Cloud giant.
That's a myth. Nothing lives in this
If it's
guy.
a large key to a door, that means the door must be a huge mimic.
Ooh.
Mm.
Well, no, let's see. So if a regular key is diminutive, you would have to go up 3 sizes to get to a medium door. So if you have a large key, you'd have to go up 3 size categories. So it would be
It's true.
colossal.
It's a colossal mimic.
Yeah.
Let's change this to the quest for the colossal key.
There was that one time in a home game where it was a ship-based campaign, and we went to another ship, and the ship was a mimic.
Oh no.
That feels like a good time.
I mean, it was really easy to hit because you just kind of like hit the ground and you hit it, but
Mhm.
You just walked around stompingly and took it out.
And if you miss the ground, that's a fucking disaster.
Mhm.
That means you go overboard.
You don't know me.
There you
You
go.
don't know me.
Hmm.
Okay.
All right, so we're off to find the key.
Well, we've got the
you
key.
found the
We're
key.
looking
Now you need to find the
for
door.
the door.
Oh, we gotta
Maybe
find
we
that.
oughta. Maybe we go ask the orc again who she worked for
Or where she lived.
or where she lived. Yeah.
The orc had mentioned something about Calibi.
Oh yes, that name.
Oh yeah.
Sounds about right.
Have we figured out who or what Calibi is?
You
I
have
don't have a
not
note
at
for
this
it.
point figured out who or what Calibi is.
Numu, if I said the name Calibi, would that mean anything to you?
I no,
You know? Tell us.
no, it doesn't mean anything to me.
Oh, never mind.
She looked like a laborer. So we probably not the Nexian envoy.
Mm,
Well, do we
I
start
don't-
canvassing?
I
To
feel
try
like
to
that
figure
would
out
be
who
a
this
society
person is.
check also, but
Yeah.
I don't know. Could not be.
I don't know. I think that feels more like a intimidation check.
I can ask around with diplomacy if anybody wants me to do
Gather
that.
Information.
I can assist. I'm a very social potato.
I have streetwise. Let's see here. What does
I
that do
also have
exactly?
streetwise.
Use your society modifier to gather information.
I have potato fists, so
I guess we're doing this. So
So you're gonna spend some time asking around about what?
Calibi, I think.
Calibi.
Yeah.
yeah. Tell me about your Calibi.
Gashek tries, but when you're a groveling mini dragon, it just doesn't go over well.
Please tell me. No, don't leave. No.
I think part of the problem is he's just not used to talking to people. He's used to listening, waiting for information to fall in his lap.
Yeah, so you go asking around. No one really. No, the people that you're finding don't know much about any Calibi.
Some sort of secret thing.
Would it help if I did a little dance?
Jim Joe Jam, you know about secrety stuff. What do you know? He doesn't know anything.
Mm,
Sounds like it could be some kind of thing.
I was wondering where that was going.
perfect.
Everything's a fae.
Mm.
Is the answer.
I mean, all right. I have no choice but to trust him. So
I mean, I assume that is what Jim Joe Jam thinks.
First
The
word,
Phalor.
Lord.
No, actually, so Jim Joe Jam with Phalor will tell you it is specifically not a fae.
Mm.
Dick.
It's a good enough Phalor roll for that.
I think Gitok, seeing the foolishness in this plan of randomly asking strangers, would go back to the shrine that Grishvik is hanging out in
Mm-hmm.
and
Right.
let him know. We talked to Numu. Your friend Matala is unfortunately no longer your friend Matala.
She doesn't like me anymore?
She's no longer living, I'm afraid.
yeah, you disgusting cursed piece of shit.
Oh. Yeah.
She did in
I
fact
told
become
you.
an ooze.
You're going
Totally
to become
unlovable.
oozes too.
Well, I hope not. We found a key in her belongings. Do you have any idea what that would go to? Does she have a home nearby?
I don't know. It doesn't look like what she would use to get into her home. That seems quite nice.
Hmm.
Who did she work for again? Who is this Kalibi?
I don't know. I don't even know if it's a who.
Well, no one else knows either. Kalibi.
Matala have any kind of business connections here in town? Work
I
for
mean,
anyone?
She worked here in town for this Kalibi, but I don't
Oh, I see.
know
I
who
see.
that.
I'm sorry, I missed that part of my notes. Okay.
Please forgive us. We're stupid.
I noticed.
We have poor memories and rely upon written notes from a week
All of
ago.
us except for Jim Joe Jam.
Hmm.
The rest of us are dumb.
Well, I've updated you. Stay in this shrine. Goodbye forever.
Until we come back talking to you more.
Yes. Were there any kind of markings on the key at all? I don't think we asked. about
There
that.
are no markings that would indicate what it would open.
Does anyone have like door lore or something like that?
Door lore.
Door lore.
You know,
wow.
actually,
Lock lore.
I don't.
Got underworld lore.
Yeah, underworld lore feels right. Is it
Yeah,
like
you can
something
roll.
like
You can roll an
Rocky
underworld
Key?
lore check.
If we wait until we level up, one of us could take door lore or key lore. Let's just go grind on a bunch of rabbits until we level up.
So
Yeah.
your
I'm gonna go
underworld
hunt
lore
boars.
check will tell you that that key does look like it would open a fairly nice lock that would be of a higher quality than would be what a typical person would have on their home. It
Oh,
is
my friends, this is
likely
a very fancy key.
it's likely that it would come
Great
from a
architecture, boy.
fairly well-off business that would want to protect their place of business.
We're gonna go to the market district
Before.
and just start sticking the key in the doors and see what happens. Is that the game plan?
Dwelling lore? I think that would do it.
Dwelling lore?
This is a real long shot. I've got Aspis Consortium lore.
Ooh.
It's useless unless it's not.
I mean, you're welcome to roll it.
That sounds effective.
What the hell?
Oh shit!
Oh,
All right, for all you haters out there is rope lore listed. Okay.
I mean, you can just pick anything and be knowledgeable
Anything
about
can be
it.
a lore. I did have someone in my my table of the special yesterday who had pickle lore. They were a master of pickle lore.
Wow.
I mean, to be fair, they were a goblin wizard and
Sure.
threw pickles at people with telekinetic projectile, so it did fit the character very well.
Attack of the kosher dills.
Yeah, Kashek. You, with your Aspis Consortium lore, do know that there are some Aspis Consortium agents who are in Kibwa, and
Mhm.
if they were trying to protect something, they might also use locks of a consistent quality that would be opened by this key.
Hmm.
I think we
Yeah.
should just spend the next
Kashek,
hour looking at a key.
yeah. Well,
What's
Kashek
the key?
knows
Yeah.
who. Yeah, he tries to avoid them. That's why he knows who or where they are because yeah, he's got a bad history with the consortium.
Sure, sure. So you would probably also know that since you've got that history. Let's see here.
Technically, he's still probably property of the consortium.
Sure. So the you would know that the Aspis Consortium makes their headquarters in the city in the Brass Block
Oh shit.
Mhm.
towards the
Yeah, slavers.
All right. Sounds like
you would know to avoid that area to avoid the Aspis headquarters.
I
Okay.
want to unavoid.
yes. We're gonna go
Yeah.
beat that ass.
You're a
Okay,
real aggressive
Can we
potato.
take? Yeah. I need to take like a 5-minute break. My dog needs to go outside. So
It's all
Sure.
good.
Cool.
yeah, hang on. I
And-
will be back ASAP.
Yeah. And yes, I am a very aggressive potato.
Not wrong.
All
I will
potatoes
also
are
make
aggressive once they hit your stomach.
Yeah.
I'm a bodyguard potato.
Are we taking a break?
Sounds like we're taking 5 because
All right, I'm gonna get up.
Same. Be back.
Yeah.
25.
My leg benders.
Man, I'm mostly just hoping that it snows on Wednesday.
Just me and that potato. Yep.
Hey,
Hey.
hello.
Oh.
Ho ho ho.
Uh, I was able to massage my vacation time due to the holidays to be able to be off from noon the day before Christmas to the 3rd of January by taking off 4 days.
I am doing the same because the president was nice enough to give us off on Christmas Eve.
Oh, that's fun.
What a guy.
Bubba.
Sounds like a great boss.
I guess we'll have to wait and see if he wins the election.
Yeah, I'm pretty excited, and then I realized, man, that's a lot of time to do nothing.
I love time doing nothing.
I am so looking forward to 10 days of just basically doing nothing but, doing some cooking and laying on a couch. That sounds amazing.
We're supposed to go to half days, and I don't know if it's this week or next week. Because, like, normally we start on like the 15th and stuff. We do half days through like the new year. But I think they cut it down to just like 1 week this year for some reason.
Yeah, I mean, if I wasn't taking off, I'm not even sure if I'd be allowed to actually go into work because we have like no one that works over this time.
Well, yes, so like I can't do my job unless the other people like in like different locations in the country like have to like basically give me work sorta. And we have like meetings where we talk about that stuff and they've canceled the last two and they're like, Thanksgiving, Christmas. So like I have nothing to do. Yet I'm still busy all the time.
Yeah, we had 2 weeks after Thanksgiving where it was like, there's going to be a Thanksgiving surge, so essential people only, but I was still essential there.
Yeah.
So it's like this week more people will go back. I'm like, I'm teleworking all of this week and next week because I want to take 10 days off before I actually visit family for Christmas.
Yeah.
How selfish of
And
you.
then they're going to do the same thing after Christmas again. And so it's like,
Right.
just
Yeah.
take 2 months off because.
See, that's weird how work does that around the holidays. Like, I know, like, as a salesperson, this is our slowest time of the year if you're not, like, someone actually out there in a store. So it's just all prepped for next year.
Yeah.
And I potentially might not have this same job next year.
You're
So,
just doing nothing.
so it's really weird. Like, I'm in an awkward spot. I mean, I'm prepping work and I'm getting stuff done, but, like, in the next 10 days, I'll probably know if I have that other job.
Nice.
And now it's like, So I'm taking that time off because when I did my second interview, they said they could potentially have this position hired by Christmas. So I'm like, I better put in some time off now. So.
Yeah, I got to milk that time off from one job so that you can then take the next job and be like,
Yeah, man.
took all the time off.
For sure.
Well, since it's the same company, I can't like
That's
liquidate
lame.
my vacation time.
Mm-hmm.
But it's still, if I don't take it now, I'm probably fucked. So, and my job doesn't pay you for unused vacation time, which sucks.
Is that even legal?
I don't know that, and really many places do that at all.
This is America.
Almost all my jobs pay.
Why do you want time off?
You can get paid for time off in the military at one time in your career.
Mhm.
Like you get one,
So you
which
just-
seems kind of like manipulative.
Yeah,
That's American. That's what that is.
it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had like 78 hours of time off. So we'll see what I end up doing with myself. Probably what I do during the work week, which is meh.
Yeah.
I get lots and lots of time off. I just don't get any paid time off.
Oh, there you go. Guess that's 6 of one, half dozen of the other.
Yeah, it's like it's good for my mental health, but not for any kind of.
But it's also
financial
bad for
things.
your mental
Yeah,
health.
that too. That too.
The short term, long term.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's. I don't know. I like the European model where like they really make sure you take time off
Yeah,
because
man.
it's good for your head.
I
Like,
mean, if you don't have 6 months of vacation, why even bother taking any?
yeah,
Right.
I just feel guilty when I take time off.
All right, I'm back.
Welcome
Taking all
back.
that time off.
I feel
Like, if
like
I take
guilty.
time off outside of like December when nothing's happening, it just means more work
Yeah,
later.
it's. I mean,
Well,
even
yeah.
taking time off in December is like I still now have more work to do when I get back.
Yeah. And there's also the like I have to pay someone else to teach my class.
What?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because that's like how subs and shit work. Yeah.
So it's like this is bullshit.
Wow, that is a crock of shit.
Yeah.
That is shit. That is absolute shit.
I mean, if I don't do my job, it doesn't get done. Like,
Mine still has to get done, unfortunately.
damn, dude. That sounds terrible.
Hmm.
I just wish like vacation time was normal enough that people staff jobs better. Like, there's no reason I should take a week off
That would
and like
cost
go all
money.
that. That's not the American way. I know. It sucks, man.
Instead,
Like-
people should be doing 2 jobs, getting paid for 1, and have the vacation for 0.
Only 2? What are you, some kind of communist?
Yeah.
That's
that-
true.
That's only after you decide between having a job or having kids.
That's true.
Right.
They're mutually exclusive.
Yeah, I mean, like, there's no reason in the world if I take time off, an entire segment of business should stop. Like, that is some fucking stupid logic.
Yeah, that's why you can't take time off.
Well, that's why so
That's
many
just what-
people in like sales don't take time off, man.
Hmm.
Because all that happens is your workload increases every time you come back.
Well, and then somebody might steal all your connections and stuff too in sales.
That does happen. I mean, most dudes in my field die young and take no time off.
And that like isn't it usually if you're in sales, like you take time off, but then you call your clients and be like, "Hey, do you need anything?"
Yep. I'll still get phone calls a lot when I'm off. Like, if I say like, "Hey, I'm going to be where I have no phone coverage," I'll come back and people will be mad at me
Yeah.
because I wasn't available in case, Steve got upset because something stupid happened. But
Well, you should have
Steve.
sold Steve some more vegan. I don't
Yeah,
know,
right.
something.
yeah,
Curtains.
that's the problem, man. You can't make people happy in sales.
Yeah. So anyway, hey boy.
I'm back with a bagel.
Ooh, that sounds good.
Bagels. Why didn't I get bagels when I was at the grocery store the other day?
You
Didn't you
fool.
have the same realization last time, Nathan?
I think I did, and I think I thought about getting bagels, but then the grocery store didn't have bagels, and it conveniently able to pick up for 'em.
They didn't have a big bagel sign.
They didn't have a big bagel sign, and there was like giant bags of bagels, and there were like other people there, and
Yeah.
I mean I didn't like people before, so like now it's like
Yeah. There's a
See-
cold breakfast taco on my desk you could come have.
no, it's okay.
I've got a slice of pumpkin pie.
Oh, damn, that's the winner.
I did get the pumpkin pie instead of the bagels. I think is what happened.
Yeah.
Perfect.
I'm having a Bloody Mary for breakfast.
Oh,
So-
speaking of which,
He's not an alcoholic though, everyone. Just want to make that clear.
Look, man, I was awake for 3 minutes and logged onto the game. Do you think I had time to
He's been awake for an hour now. That is perfect. That's plenty of time to have a Bloody Mary.
Mhm.
Yeah,
I mean,
And, like-
it is 5 o'clock somewhere, except that it would be 5:30. So
yeah. I haven't had my groceries delivered yet. Currently, my options is I have like 10 pounds of chili that I made or a Bloody Mary. And one will destroy my stomach, and the other one will put me on the toilet for the day. So I'm gonna go. So I'm gonna go for the one that destroys my stomach.
Sure.
I mean, that's
Fair.
just science.
meanwhile, you were
we talked about.
trying to figure out what Calibi was and
Mhm.
not doing such a hot job, and staring at a key, and yeah,
A
Well,
size.
key-sized key.
E-sized key.
So
Put that in your notes.
And a key size key. I've got that.
Well, it's Metallo's small key to be specific.
Is there like a yellow pages for Kibwe? We can look up Calibi in.
They have not invented yellow pages yet.
I'm gonna rush to the patent office.
Did you know the first yellow page, basically what we would consider the origination of the yellow pages, came about in like 1550?
So Pathfinder should have it, is what you're saying.
Yeah.
Too bad
big
that
signature.
Pathfinder takes place in 1549.
Oh, so close.
Okay,
cusp of green.
so we've made absolutely no headway
with
other than
Calibi.
finding out that Matala is dead. So hang around until we
I mean, you've heard the word Crimson Asp, and you got a
And we
key.
can go.
Oh
We
yeah.
can go check out that sermon still.
Well, maybe investigate Crimson Asp until time for the sermon.
Talking to Crimson Ass.
Red ass.
You could still go visit the envoy.
Oh yeah.
I mean, you've just decided that that's too highfalutin for you, which, I mean, you're welcome to continue with that thought, but
I say we do some investigation about the Crimson Asp,
Crimson Asp, okay.
and then we can check out the envoy if we have time before the sermon.
All right, you can go ahead and make another gather information check on Crimson Asp.
Let me at him.
Okay, I'm gonna try my streetwise first, which would be society. Yeah, that didn't pan out. And then we'll just try my diplomacy, which I can do. Yeah,
Sick.
that didn't work. Aspis Consortium lore. Yeah,
Let's try all the lores.
I'm just gonna roll all the skills.
Cooking lore.
So Kashek is busy for
Yeah,
12 hours.
Pretty much.
Actually, no. The streetwise that society roll doesn't. I either know it instantly or I don't. So.
Okay. Yeah. Keep asking around.
Asking, why aren't we just punching people?
It's not how we do things.
I noticed that's a question.
So, Gleepglorp, you're asking around about Crimson Asp.
Excuse me, have you seen the Crimson Asp?
I haven't seen any red snakes, no, but that name, I think there's a street named that.
Names of streets in this town. Jesus Christ.
You have a map?
I don't. But
A cartographer?
I'm not a cartographer. No. Well,
Yeah.
I don't have a personal cartographer.
Your cartography needs.
That would be very expensive.
Yes. Yes, Jim Joe Jam. I know you can do cartography. Yes. Very well. Yes. Yes.
So we hand the fairy dragon
yeah.
some parchment and a crayon.
He says, that's, I think that's there's a street name up in the brass block, I think.
How do you get there from here?
Well, you go northwest to the brass block.
Yes. Of course, of course. And which way is northwest?
They point to the northwest.
Very good.
Don't mind him. He's a bit touched.
Jim Joe Jam shoots you a malicious glare.
Attack snorts and walks towards the northwest.
Yeah, Kashek will obviously tag along, but as y'all get closer and closer, starts looking real
will walk
nervous.
directly in the direction pointed until he runs into a wall. There's nothing here at all.
Yeah, you walk into a wall fairly quickly.
And then Jim Joe Jam will like tug on his collar and point at the road that goes in that general direction. Ah, yes, of course.
Gitak will look
What
down
would I do without you?
at Kashek and say, Dragon Child, is something the matter?
Yes. I may technically have an issue with some of the offices located in the brass block. I generally do not go there. Unfortunately, the key does vaguely resemble some keys that I have seen in certain offices in not the brass block, but in offices akin to offices we may find in the brass block. I technically still belong to the consortium.
That is a problem.
You're telling me.
Are you wearing anything like a cloak with a hood you could draw up over yourself?
Oh yeah.
Perfect.
Oh yeah. Yeah. He in fact generally Kashek goes around hooded, little claws tucked up so you can't really see them, that sort of thing. He's small enough probably to glance. Most people would just assume it was a halfling trying to hide their face, not.
So Gitak will tell you, keep yourself covered, child, and
Yeah,
just a moment, and reaches into his pouch and pulls out an elixir and hands it to you. This will give you some protection for a short time. Only use it if you are in danger of being discovered. And he's provided you an infiltration elixir. Will change your appearance for 10 minutes.
Ooh.
Oh, nice. Wow. Kashek holds it up in his little claw for a moment and looks at it with one little beady, dragony eye, and then tucks it into the bandolier with his healing potions.
There
Thank
you
you
go.
very much.
You're welcome.
And he tucks his hood over even further. At this point, he's probably just going to have to follow somebody's heels, or he's just going to trip because he can't see where he's going.
Okay, so you're heading towards the brass block to see if you can find this street. Is that what I'm gathering? Okay, go ahead and roll a survival check or a scouting lore or something like that.
One survival check.
Perception check.
Sure.
$24. Kashek is incredibly anxious. And
Wow.
All right.
Oh,
good.
Nice.
So Kashek gets you going in the general direction, and as you're sort of walking, Amadi, you spot a sign that indicates Crimson Asp Way.
Ah,
Crimson Asp Way.
Trying real hard not to make a joke about that.
Yes, how much does a Crimson Asp Way?
I believe we were looking for Crimson Asp Road. I was told it was a street name, not a way.
This is the way.
The way to go get that asp.
This is the way, and we need the street. Do you see any other signs around? No, another dead end. Damn.
Crimson Asp Way does, in fact, look like a dead end street.
We were looking
Check
for a
will,
road this whole time.
pull back his hood very briefly enough so he can get a look with both eyes at the same time. Kind of furtively look up, down, around, put his hood back down, and then start trundling that way anyway, toward the street, down the street.
All right. Go ahead and give me another perception check.
Guys, I gotta help the food delivery guy. Give me a sec.
Sure.
Gitak, as you are walking down Crimson Asp Way, you see a sign outside a relatively sizable building advertising the Kalibi Caravan House.
A sign advertising the caravan.
Well, it's not a sign indicating that this building
Ah.
is the Kalibi Caravan House.
I will slow down and examine the sign, and then say to everyone else, "Hey, look at that sign over there. Seems we found Kalibi."
Oh,
Should we check it out? No, just
Yeah.
me then.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, have fun with that. Gleebglurt begins overtly sneaking. Bugs Bunny style.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. You're quote unquote avoiding notice in the most noticeable way possible.
Sounds right.
I imagine he's performing sneak more than he is sneaking.
well, Kashek is going to hopefully use Glorp's not stealth to actually stealth.
Okay. So you see that the sign is hanging above a door. That seems like a standard door that would go into a business. If you walk around the area of the building, you can see that there are three large doors that also lead into the side of the building that look large enough that you would be able to drive a wagon into them.
That makes sense, as it's a caravan company.
Mm-hmm.
Those doors are all closed as well.
Okay. Well, shall we send somebody who's more presentable looking to knock on the front door and see if anybody's there?
Gleebglurt walks to the front door.
Excellent.
Well, I was thinking Amadi, but sure, let's send Gleeplorp.
I don't think there's any sending with Gleepglorp.
Time to stealth.
I mean, if anybody else wants to come with me, they're welcome to.
You go to the front door. What do you do?
Hello.
You don't get any answer to your hello.
Knock on the door, small one.
I was about to. Then he knocks on the door.
You knock on the door.
Boom.
You still do not get any answer.
Hmm.
Are there any windows we can peer through?
There are not.
Man, I knocked the hell out of that door.
You
Hold on, my friends. I have this one. I will attempt to jiggle the knob on the door.
you jiggle the knob on the door and find that it is unlocked.
It
and
jiggles.
and you can just open it if you wanted to.
I open it. I said, "Oh, would you look at that? It opened on itself. Hello, anybody in here?"
Jim Joe Jam, he opened it, right? You saw that. It didn't open on.
So let me arrange people in the way arranged here.
Hello, you left your door wide open.
You open the door, and you see inside to a stone room that seems cool and comfortable. You see some shelves that are lining two of the walls. You don't see any people in there. The shelves have a few large tomes, but are not completely full. I don't know. I think that's about all that you can see from where you are right now.
Where are we right now?
Yeah, where's here?
The bottom of the map.
Oh, okay.
Did it not shift ping?
Now it did.
There we are.
I was on a different layer when I shift pinged. This didn't work.
All right, everyone. No one's answered the door. We know Atala became an ooze. Be on our guard here. Place could be full of pudding.
Yeah, Glip Glurp, you walking in, you see that there is a high wooden chair behind this large desk off to the side there, as well as a pair of doors that lead to the north that has a sign on it reading "No admittance" in both Common and Mwangi.
Gleep glurp folly wally. And he's gonna turn on his mage armor.
Sign says no one can enter, but we succeeded in doing so.
No, that is on this set of doors up here.
The back room.
Yeah.
Is that a bell on the desk? Can we ring it?
Right.
Sure. You ring the bell. You do not have a response.
Ring it again, but this time more angrily.
I ring it much more angrily.
There's no response.
I've
You do
got
see
nothing.
some ledgers.
Perhaps you have to play it in a certain rhythm, like a song.
You do see some ledgers and appointment books and sort of account statements that are on the desk there.
Those probably aren't relevant. Focus on the bell.
Things you would expect to see in a caravan house.
I do have an eye for numbers. I will casually glance over those.
You have accounting lore?
I sure
I
do.
tried to tell them, Jim Joe Jam. They won't listen.
Give me an accounting lore check.
Perfect. I'll just hand the
Wait, that's a
bell.
real thing?
It is. I'll hand the
That's a
bell to
real
Gleep
thing.
Glurp so he can figure out what he wants to do while I'm counting.
He
Wow.
rings it incessantly.
A 19 strength check. Fucking open.
Uh,
It wasn't to open it. That was just a knock.
Things seem fairly in order in the books that you see there. Kashek, looking at the books that are on the shelves there, they seem to be cheap travel logs and atlases of the region around Kipwa.
Okay. Yeah, he's just gonna kind of ruffle them a little bit, see if there's anything valuable, anything interesting beyond that. Knickknacks, trinkets, shinies.
No, nothing of any particular value.
Burn it down.
Burn it all down.
If we burn it, then the smoke will flush them out.
Okay,
I don't
well,
like smoke.
peek at those doors that say "Do not enter."
Um,
It look like a
Listen at them.
recommendation, a suggestion, or a threat.
I mean, it says no admittance. I don't know what your
will-
interpretation of that is.
Quickly paint over the no.
Well,
Have plausible deniability.
That would be the
Oh,
greatest puzzle of all time.
oh, they screwed this up. Here,
That,
let me
there,
fix
there
that.
is a puzzle game that is kind of that.
Yeah.
Yeah, Kashek is
Somebody just
going
draw a
to.
comma after no.
Perfect.
Just put a little K and a little W there.
Yeah.
I know my admittance.
I will attempt to open the door.
The door is
see at that door
openable.
before you open it,
okay. I will roll a secret check for Kashek.
please.
I would like to potato the door.
What exactly is potatoing the door?
Just throwing myself at it.
On
Perfect.
He's gonna
You don't need to
Kool-Aid
really
man
think
it.
about it.
I'm just for no reason at all gonna unholster my shield here and just have that ready.
Why would you do that?
Well, you know.
The door seems fine, Kashek. Nandi, the door is openable. You push it open.
Check for
What is that?
traps.
Yeah, you did, Kashek, and didn't see anything.
Okay. I still haven't gotten my head quite around the perception versus thievery aspects of that. So yeah, gonna put one little claw on the door and push it open. Peek inside.
Okay. Inside this room, you see that it looks like a meeting room with a large table and several chairs around it. All but one of the chairs are moved to one side as though for an interview or a tribunal of some kind. There is a wooden statue that stands in the corner. There is a large map that is spread across the table. And there is a wet patch in the
That's where the cartographer
center
is.
of the stone floor here.
Mm,
There is another double door that is over here, and a single door that is over here.
All right.
Bit like a overly nervous
You gotta
squirrel.
roll.
Check is going to scurry in and actually hide under the table
Oh,
while he
okay.
looks around
As a brave dragon would.
as well.
Amadi was doing something.
Well, not anymore. I'm just
Okay.
gonna waltz in. Anything of note on the bookshelf, or is that a bench or something? In the bottom right corner. Sorry.
That is a shelf there. Let's see here. You going over to look at that shelf?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, you move yourself over in that direction. It's got some more. It's got some books on it. None of them seem to be all that interesting in your quick glance. Other people.
Hmm. Good question. There's a wet patch on the floor.
There's a wet patch on the floor. Yeah.
Don't like any part of that.
What sort of moisture is
Someone didn't make it to the bathroom.
Does
Yeah. What's
the wet patch have any like trailing directions of wetness?
You could make a perception check.
Yeah, I'll do that.
What does it taste like?
I'm not gonna taste it, but feel free, Idaho. Are you rolling that, Nathan?
What does
you
a
can roll
potato
it.
taste?
He's curious what he does not know.
It's a wet patch, but as you start taking a closer look at it, you think it starts moving.
Oh, I suppose I would be closer if I were investigating.
Sure. So you can go ahead and roll initiative.
Oh.
As that wet patch starts moving, and you notice that the wooden statue that is in the corner also starts moving.
Oh no.
Oh shit.
You guys are really far away.
Someone should have been following us.
You guys all ran in there and started touching shit.
We
No.
walked slowly, casually,
Quick enough with that shit.
That's really
investigatorily.
fast for a potato. A potato just grows a little bit at a time, okay?
Yeah.
Fair.
We're a vegetable, man. We're not
Oh,
an animal
damn
or
it.
mineral.
Could
Yeah,
you
press my damn
instead be
character.
vegetable,
Not
animal,
23.
mineral man?
I've thought about making a character like that for a long time, and I just haven't found a way to do it.
I'll see what I can do.
That sounds accurate.
Oh shit! What's my movement speed? Because I'm tiny,
Yes, that's
but
right.
monkish. 35, 8.
Only the slightest of adjustments are necessary to make this a fair fight for 5 versus 4.
Oh, it's gonna be a fair fight until I get in there.
Oh, even when you get in there.
Oh my god, I'm so far away from anything.
Who am I missing in initiative? I'm missing a Mahdi with the
I got
23.
23. I'm
5
sorry. I
feet
didn't
for
put my
that guy.
character sheet.
And
Jesus. This is all the 23s.
it is a lot of 23s.
That's the fun thing. I mean, unless you really build a goofy character, everyone's numbers are pretty close.
And Gleep Glorp.
Oh, sorry. I was reading the spell.
He was reading the module, so he'd know what to do here.
Yes, James.
I mean, if I had read the module, that would probably make it worse because then I would intentionally do the wrong thing.
That checks out.
I think that is the healthiest option.
So peek behind the curtain of the module. The DC of the skill check that you needed to figure this out with that first society check that you made was a 25, and you rolled a 24.
Yeah.
So I was giving you the same on the diplomacy check, which you also rolled a 24.
Nice.
And then you got a little more specific with what you were looking for with your third 24.
I did notice all the numbers seemed the same.
Right.
And then finally, after you got a little bit of a hint, managed to roll something slightly higher than a 24. But
Sounds correct.
one of the three of you that has a 23, go.
The various 23s. I'm fine with doing it in this order because I don't want to think
Alright.
that hard.
That's fine. I'm good with that.
Can I get a recall knowledge check on this thing?
On this puddle or on this wooden statue?
Oh no.
I don't like either of them.
Did the
I
wooden
like
statue
trees.
start moving too?
Yeah,
Oh dear.
intruders.
All right. Let's get a. You know
Robot
what?
in
We're gonna do
wooden disguise.
both then. Let's actually do both.
Okay, so we'll do puddle first. That puddle is a gray ooze.
I know that, but what is it?
Well, it's an ooze that's gray,
Oh, shit.
which had Gitak actually entered the square of that puddle, it would have ambushed him, but it
I'm no
Gitak did not do
dummy.
that. It is composed of gray ooze acid that damages only metal and organic materials, not stone. It can pseudopod you, grab you, and constrict you. It resists slashing and piercing damage, but it does not. It is not split by those. It also is immune to acid, critical hits, mental, precision, unconscious, and
Oh,
visual.
of course.
You crit succeeded on that save, which is why you know all that stuff. And then on the other thing, would you like to roll Arcana or Crafting on that wooden statue?
I have. Let's see what's better for me. Arcana is going to be better for me.
Magic chair.
It's a statue made out of wood, and it's moving.
Guys, I don't know what that statue is, but that little thing's a gray ooze.
It's a statue. What do you mean you don't know what it is?
I don't know.
He
why it's
literally just
moving.
said what it is.
It's not helpful, I
Shake
know.
it's like,
You can cut the
it's
gray.
moving.
The-
That's all we really
The
need to
ooze
know.
won't split,
It's moving.
but it'll try to constrict you.
Mm.
And then for my last action, I will draw my curve blade.
It loves hugs.
Okay,
There we
Mr.
go.
Potato Head.
All right. We are going to enter the room. So that's 10 feet. I think I can get to the gray ooze eventually.
That was 15 feet of movement.
I was here. That's 10 feet. I was here.
Were you here?
I thought I was here. One up. But,
Sure, you
hey,
can do one up. That's 10 feet.
look, I'm still not getting there on one move. I'm just seeing how many one moves.
You do have a 25-foot move speed, so like.
I can get to there. I have a 35 move speed. Holy shit.
Okay.
Pretty impressive. Well, from there, I'm going to furry at the bows. Nope. Smart brain turns on. We're going to do my stance, and then we're going to do a furry of bows.
All right.
Oh, okay.
There we go.
Move, stance, punch the puddle.
Stop being moist. Stop it.
Gross.
You punch the puddle a couple times. Now, this specifically says that it damages organic materials.
Oh, God.
I am an organic material.
And I mean, you could. We made the argument that you weren't wood before, but you're clearly, definitely an organic material.
Oh, most certainly am.
I gotta get to one.
You will hit it twice, but you'll take some acid damage.
Okay.
What? What's lunch?
What's lunch?
Are there girls there? If there's girls there, I want to do them.
I was more confused by, is there lunch? Like, no, this is not a lunch. This is a breakfast.
The
Well,
fuck
fuck.
is stuck in the machine.
Oh, that is a garbage roll. 1, 3, 2, 3 on 8s.
You'll take 8 points of acid damage to your little fists.
That's fair. I am.
Ow.
By the power of vegetables.
And then it will be Kashek's turn.
Okay. Kashek is going to take a free action to scream. In terror. And then scuttle up a little further in and then belch a little gout of flame because
What'd he do?
when all else fails, I need a
Ooh. When all else fails, Grey Ooze critically fails.
Oh,
Takes 16 points of fire damage.
nice.
okay, and not going to be able to use that again for 2, and that takes up my round.
Okay, the statue
Looks magnificent.
We probably should have
It
burned the
does.
guy.
It does look magnificent. It is going to move up to here. It's going to say,
Mhm.
intruder. You will have cover versus this because you are under the table.
Yes.
So your AC will be 2 higher. But it's still a 35 to hit.
Oof.
So
Yeah. So he
He-
smashed the shit out of that table too.
The answer is always to burn it down. Just always, just burn it to the
Yeah,
ground.
this was all part of my master plan.
Alright.
Now he's close enough I can do burning hands at him. Right.
Does that crit you with a even with +2 to your AC?
Yeah,
Probably.
probably. Oh yeah, that just crit me, but yeah.
Okay, well that is 32 points of bludgeoning damage.
Ow.
And close enough. Let's see here.
I don't
1d2.
like this arrow drawing business.
I don't either.
Gleeplorp, he looks at you and says, "Intruder," and fires a piece of himself off at you.
He is like a laser.
Oh,
Wait.
Dude, I was gonna say, dude, did he just
I will
hit you
say,
with the
please
fucking rocket?
don't hurt me.
So it's a 26 to hit you, Gleeplorp.
All right, so I cringe and attempt a diplomacy check against their will DC. This is auditory, emotion, mental, visual, so he's probably immune to at least one of those.
It does not care about that at all and just says, "Intruder."
All right, and what was your actual hit? 26? Yeah.
So you'll take 13 points of piercing damage as this large splinter of wood just lodges itself in you.
Oof, that looks painful.
Ow. I hope you've had your tetanus shots.
Gitak, it is your turn.
Oh, here we go again. I'm gonna grab my shiny new warhammer and smash it into this gray ooze. Shabba. How's that?
You hit it. You deal
Hey.
13 points of damage to it.
Then I'm gonna raise my shield like a coward.
Okay.
That's me.
Well, this ooze is mindless, so we're gonna roll d2. It is going to try and grab onto its potato friend.
Does not seem like something a potato would have happen. to him.
21 is not going to really do that, though.
No.
About a
Gray ooze.
22.
It's kind of like a really bad vinaigrette.
Yeah, it's kind of like swimming around trying to get at the potato, but it's just really not doing much. Bleep glorp.
Oh man, this guy fucked my shit up. I wonder. I want to make an arcane check to see if I were to dispel magic on this construct, if that would have any sort of effect, like shutting it down.
Okay, so you know that is a wood golem.
Oh, shit, gotcha.
And you know that it is immune to magic,
Yeah.
except for fire, which harms it, or plant magic, which heals it, or earth magic, which will slow it.
I'm gonna cast blur on myself then.
There you go.
Gleep glorp bobble doodle.
It is also vulnerable to shape wood.
No. Way
All
outside.
the druids we've got here.
Darn, I had a whole character built around shape.
Shape wood, yeah, just the shape wood character. It's what everybody has.
That is my Pathfinder 1E character. Like the only one I have.
It would be interesting to build like an elementalist that would like have shape wood, flesh to stone, shape earth, like all of those spells. Be completely useless, but interesting.
Yeah.
Except
That's
Amadi.
Let's go.
useless describes my
I
wood
am
oracle.
going to walk over here and okay, I don't know this, but I don't think it's a huge stretch for me to be like, oh, it's made of wood, fire, and produce flame.
If all else fails, burn it to the ground.
The check has been preaching that quite a bit.
Yeah, yeah. Remember, if you set it on fire, at least now you have a new problem.
Yes, and the new problem is normally better than the current problem.
Unfortunately, your fire does not hit it. It turns away from it instinctively.
Whack. All right.
Idaho.
Better potato. So, is it going to be 4 punches?
I mean, you can go ahead and just do your flurry of blows first and see what that does.
Yeah,
That's one action.
that feels right. I trust you. You would not lead me awry.
Ooh. Ooh.
I would lead you to potato red, but not to rye.
Jeez.
Both of those hit.
No,
Alright.
no.
Oh man, that's a hero point.
Potato.
Okay. You are feeling slightly moist as
My
this
natural state.
puddle gets up in your. It feels like a lot. Probably
Yeah.
take 5 points of acid from punching it.
I'm all dewy.
But it is still kind of hanging on. It's moving real slow now, though.
Second action.
Yeah, it's not moving anymore.
I have one more action.
You do.
Can I walk around the table? I don't know. Can I just jump onto the table and just get right up in his business and do some sort of check to see if it's possible?
If you want to like jump, that would be an acrobatics check. If you want to like climb, that would be an athletics check.
Probably athletics.
Okay, go ahead and give me an athletics check. Yeah, you can like get up on a chair and then get up on the table.
That's the end of my thing.
Okay. Kashek.
He did.
Kashek has voluntarily chosen to kill himself.
Helps if I'm not muted.
Yep.
Sorry about that. I was mute. Kashek is going to shit. I lost my train of thought doing that. Going to move. That is not where I was trying to move. Put some more table between him and the wood golem, and then he is going to sure I've got the right spot there. He's going to cast Burning Hands, but I don't want to catch
You can do that just fine.
Idaho. Yeah, I need to move one more.
No, you're good there.
Oh, was I good there?
Yep. You could do
Okay.
this one.
Inside of my potato love.
Yeah, and then we're gonna Burning Hands that sucker.
Okay, so it will take some fire damage.
There you go.
It doesn't take as much fire damage as you thought it should take there from the Burning Hands because of reasons, but it does take fire damage.
All it matters is that it took some damage.
Not wrong.
It is now its turn.
Alas.
Intruder, do not run on table.
This is my table now.
Punch.
Whoa!
Oh dear.
You just
And the
jimmied my
king of
jack.
Tablelaria.
That'll crit me.
He did.
How?
36
Shoes right off.
36 damage to match the potato.
My insides. No.
They're mushy. It must be an ooze.
Uh,
Oh no,
I
he's
start
turning.
you
punch.
goodness.
Oh, that one missed the potato.
Mashed pudding.
Keep punching the potato. That'll miss the potato too.
No.
Potato salad.
Attack.
Oh, my starches.
Oh man, my poor potato friend is in danger.
Danger of being awesome.
Right. I'm just gonna move around the table and get over here and smash this dumb golem. Smash. That's not gonna hit, is it?
No, it's not.
Okay. Well, it took me 2 to get over there.
Cool. Gleep glorp.
I don't got no like fire shit. So I'm gonna raise my shield spell. Then I could. Nah. That's it. I'll see how this next round goes before I go crazy.
Just gonna cast shield, nothing else. Still 2 actions.
Yeah, that's right.
Did you learn any more about it, perhaps?
You could learn more about it
Tell me about this tree bush.
with an Arcana or
Turn it
a
down. What do you want to know, man?
Yeah. All we're going to do is punch the shit out of it. Like-
yeah, you're not able to learn any more about it with that check.
How does it feel about being punched?
I don't think it likes it.
Amadi.
All right. I'm gonna walk over here, get that lovely flank with the potato, and we're gonna bring down the elven curve blade on this thing's head. Oh lordy. 22 to hit.
Yes, because you have a flank that will be a hit.
All right. And that's an extra 9 damage for a total of 20.
Cool.
And then we'll go ahead and, as my last action,
just before you do that,
Bad shit happens.
I'm just gonna roll a d3. It's completely irrelevant. So you slice down at it, and you slice off a splinter that comes and hits you in the, or maybe hits you in the face. Yeah, it hits you in the face.
oh, okay.
So you'll take 13 points of piercing damage.
You're so much for your pretty face.
Fortunate you didn't pass that knowledge check. Good glorp.
You are ruined forever.
And now you can take your
Okay,
third
guys,
action.
I'm gonna build a chair out of him. I'll do my other attack now, unless there's something else.
No. Okay, that will also hit. Doesn't seem to do as much as you would hope, though.
For a total of 22.
Yeah, they're in no way immune to precision damage. That's an oversight. That's gonna
As
be
God
fixed.
intended.
I don't think so.
Idaho.
It has limbs and stuff, so weak points.
I don't know. I can't. Doesn't.
Deal with it.
Idaho punch.
I mean, that is how it was in 3.5. And thankfully, we've all moved on from that.
I wonder if I can intimidate a tree. Probably not. Alright, we're just gonna punch him.
I don't know. You're a potato, so.
Yeah. Yes. Fellow cellulose American.
Nathan,
yes.
Before I forget, with forceful, it adds extra 2 points of damage, since that's the number of damage dice used. Just so you know, so that's another 2 more. Sorry.
Okay, so let's see here. 22 will hit, and the 27 will hit. The 21 is also going to hit.
Woo!
Nice.
So go ahead and roll the first two together first, because those are your flurry. And then give me your other one separately.
Okay, so it's 48 plus 8. That. So 32 points of potato damage.
Okay, that does a little bit less. So that much, and then it is that much. Kashek.
All right. Well, Kashek, having learned his lesson, is going to stay well back and screeches out in his highly eccentric version of Draconic and casts a 3-action magic missile. So 12 points of damage.
Your missiles stop short and don't do anything.
Oh no.
What?
Oh, not good.
He was
Not
immune to
good at
magic.
all. Oh, that's right.
The golem, seeing itself surrounded, will say, "Intruders, intruders," and is going to spray out a bunch of pieces of itself at Amadi, Gatak, Idaho, and Kashek. So this will be to hit Amadi. That's a 31
Shit.
to 13. To hit Gatak.
Oh no.
That'll hit.
To hit
Oh.
Idaho.
That will hit.
And then to hit Kashek, you have a 32 is still going to hit you. 'Cause you still have
Dude.
power.
This guy is like a
Well
bad time bear situation.
That
Um,
is very
Giant
bad.
bears.
Very bad indeed.
Very bad.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Very bad.
and then it is going to go ahead and step to here.
You son of a bitch.
I got about one more hit in me. So those would be good times.
And then it'll be Gatak's turn.
What is the number on this? Okay. So I will reach out and slap Idaho. Get back in there, buddy, and give you a little bit of healing. Plus, or spending a second level heal spell. Which one?
Ouch.
Yep.
Perfectly average.
25 points of healing is like good.
It's fine. Fine. And
You're doing
then
good.
I will. I'm just gonna raise my shield, I think.
Okay. Gleepglorp.
Can I sustain a spell the round I cast?
What is the spell?
Protective Ward.
It doesn't say that you have to sustain it per round, so yeah, you can.
Okay. In that case, one follow-up question. If I... Oh, that's Jam. If I move up here, can I then move directly under the table with my last square of movement since I'm small?
Yes.
Okay. So Gleepgorp is going to scurry up under the table, and then Jam will spin in place and be like, "Oh, what? Oh, he left. And then he'll come up here also. And then I'm going to cast Protective Ward, so that'll grab me and Idaho, and then I will sustain it, and that should get everyone in it. So everyone will get +1 AC.
Ooh.
So see. Gleep, glurp, folly, wally, iggle, jiggle. And that's all my actions.
Uh-huh.
Sick.
Yeah.
Amadi.
Well, if he's still up, I'm gonna keep smacking him. Ooh.
Not with a 19, you will not.
Wait a minute, I'm the only one smacking him.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe you should hero point it.
No.
All right, die.
You did only roll a 5.
Hero points are made to be used. If you don't use them, it means you're not a hero, actually.
Wow.
True. Very true.
Wow. As someone who never uses their hero points, I'm offended by that.
Be offended.
That was a bit.
And use your hero points.
I was more talking about how I'm the only one here fighting it, so I don't get flanking. Yeah, we'll use the hero point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Roll that one. Let's go.
Channel your inner potato.
There you go.
Hey, you hit it. Funny story.
Oh no.
You slice off
did it.
you slice off another piece of it, and take 12 more points of damage.
Yeah, dude.
Holy shit.
Hurting it hurts us. This is fucked up.
Isn't it great?
Just like real life.
I wonder if this is some kind of commentary on how conflict will only ever cause more conflict. No, it's just a game.
Wow, it's deep. It's deep.
Look, man, it's way too early in the morning to be thinking. So I disagree.
Kind of the philosophy I went with my Agents of Edgewatch character. He nearly died every combat.
It's true.
We're gonna go ahead and hit him again. 18 won't hit, I'm sure.
Kind
No,
of
that's,
19 missing. I think it misses.
yeah.
Well.
It's been 2 actions.
Yeah. Oh, well, in for a penny.
In for a penny, in for still rolling too low to hit. Idaho. So that saying goes, right?
Progressively
Well-
lower rolls. Which is perfect.
Well, Idaho doesn't feel like moving because that's very much not a potato way of doing things. So with my first action, I am going to cast my tentacular limbs so I can hit him from here because, it feels like a lot of work. And then I'm on a flurry, and then I'm just going to hit him for love's sake. 1 hit, 2 hit, not a hit.
Yeah, that 29 and 28 are both going to be a hit, and those are part of your flurry, so you can roll the damage together.
Yeah. For the love of starch. 30 points.
All right, that's a pretty solid pair of blows there. This golem is not looking like it's holding itself together too well anymore. Kashek is
Okay.
extremely injured, it looks like.
Kashek is going to retreat under the table a little bit more, and then use his dragon's breath. It's dragon's breath, not kobold breath. It's dragon's breath.
Okay,
21.
just go ahead and roll me 2d6. Okay, it takes some fire damage.
Okay. All right, that's it.
It is its turn. In Druider, Amadi, you keep slicing it a bunch, so it's just gonna give you a nice punch. It's gonna hit you, but I think you're still gonna be there.
Mm-hmm.
For a little while longer.
Mm-hmm.
Until it does. Oh, 22 probably misses you, right?
I think with the bonus from Jack, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, all
I
right.
just healed you for 19.
Effectively.
Nice.
Oh yeah.
And then it's gonna try and launch a splinter at the potato, and it does not make shish kebab potatoes. Good attack.
I'm gonna scoot my way over here into a flank. How is this bad boy looking?
Pretty bad. It's got a bunch of char on it, and it's sliced off. Got quite a bit sliced off.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna smash it with a hammer.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm also gonna channel some energy into my hammer,
Mm.
expending a focus point to cast Weapon Surge. And then I'm gonna attack it for a 34.
Crit that shit.
So you smash into it. Let's see here. Takes damage.
Crit that shit to killing wood.
And you deal enough damage to it that it splinters into a bunch of splinters, all of which are too small to actually hit you. And it falls to the ground.
Oh, that was exciting.
That was terrifying. Kashik did not like that.
My face hurts.
Yeah, some of my insides are on the outsides.
Oh yeah, that's a good point. I can do something about
Yeah,
that.
Kashek is at 2 hit points. He
Oh
feels
shit!
terrible.
For real?
Mhm.
For real.
That's rough.
Wow,
46.
buddy.
That crit, that one crit, man, that just knocked the shit out of Kashek. So he's under the table, sobbing
Fetal position.
pathetically.
Sure. I'll throw out one of these for everyone. Let's see here.
Nothing sexier than a dragon in the fetal position.
Boop, 36.
He's a baby
Whoa!
dragon.
That's not the right number.
Is it not?
36 is a good number.
Your number there, if you're doing that to everyone, is 12.
Yeah.
No,
You don't add the
it was
modifier.
If you do
36.
3 action heal, it is just 3d8.
Yeah.
Oh, is it?
But it's to everyone.
The 2 action
Okay.
version increases by 8.
I don't know. I prefer that 36 number.
Yeah, it's no. I mean, if you want the 36, then one person can have 36, or everyone can have
So
12.
heal Kashek for like 36 or everyone for 8 or whatever.
For
Heal Kashak.
I'll heal Kashek and then
Default.
I'll do some medicining.
Okay, so Kashek, you'll get 36 back.
Give me your
Alright.
shives, big boy.
Come here, potato.
You're gonna mash this shit.
So you'll take 2 damage and then heal 19.
Gotta slice off a little bit.
I needed a snack. It's fine.
Please don't repost that kid. Well, please do, either way.
And I'm
Try it
delicious.
up real quick.
Yeah. Everyone else okay? Gleep Glorp, do you need some help?
Amadi is looking rough.
I'm a little. I got
hit in the face.
I got splintered.
Oh, right. Sorry.
Does anyone else have medicine so we can save time here?
I have medicine.
I do not.
trained. It's only at a 9, so I'm not the best at it.
Yeah. I mean, I'm slightly above 50%. I'm probably good.
Mine's pretty good.
Yeah.
For basic medicine. Like you could do that probably, and I'll
Why
probably be
don't-
all right.
Yeah, why don't you treat Gleep Glorp and I'll treat you afterwards.
Yeah.
All right,
Spread
give
that
me
butter all over the place.
one. Ooh, yeah.
Slip slide.
DC is 20.
DC is 15 for the base.
Oh, wow.
Do.
Critical success.
4d8.
See, I see I'm going to be fine.
Are you in danger of some risky surgery killing you, Amadi?
That's
I mean, it could.
Oh,
Hmm.
I'm going to take
Do
my
I-
48. I don't think it matters, but
I'll just do a regular medicine check on you then.
Well, so Amadi just medicined himself, right?
He was
No,
medicine Gleeklorp.
that was on Gleek.
Oh, medicine in Gleeklorp, I see.
Here you go. So
Thank you.
2d8.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
should have upped the DC.
I don't have expert.
Oh, that's right. You suck at your job.
Yeah. And then I imagine you'll need some more. So to save time, I'll just give you a little level 1 heal.
And then while they're doing that, I'm going to refocus.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And level 1 heal is a d8 plus
D8
8?
plus 8.
Okay.
Assuming that Idaho will also refocus in that time.
Probably.
So, do I roll my own 2d8?
Yeah, you can roll it. It's fine. Unless you
Yeah.
want to blame me.
Oof.
Oh shit!
Well, good thing
Well,
I didn't
well.
roll it. Here, have another 12.
Well, yeah, so it's 15 total from that heal, or from that treat wounds and the heal spell.
Feeling better?
Yeah, Kashek is going to go ahead and have one of his minor health potions.
Okay.
It's better than a kick in the teeth. So
Ain't that a kick in the teeth?
Kick in the teeth is how Gitag does surgery.
Pretty much.
quick side trick. In our Extinction Curse campaign, not only is my ranger a horseback rider, but he's also the main party healer, and when attempting to heal his horse, killed it.
Oh no.
Rolled
So you're
12
saying that
damage
you
to kill his
can
own
beat a dead
animal
horse?
companion.
Oh, okay.
I literally jode a animal companion.
Oof.
Idaho, while you're walking on this table, you take a look down at the large map that is placed there, and you see that it depicts the area surrounding Kibwa. The city of Kibwa is clearly indicated on it, as well as the city of Holy Zatramba, which is about 140 miles away. There's also an old road that connects the two cities that is marked on the map. Under the map, there is a feather.
Is it shiny?
Map maps.
It is shiny.
The shiny map.
The map is not shiny, but the feather is shiny.
The feather is shiny. Here, can I do an Arcana check to attempt to identify it?
Sure.
Chicken.
It's a feather token fan.
Nice.
I don't know
What
what
does
that
that
has
do?
to. Yeah. It's like, hey, look, I found a feather fan. All right, that's nice.
To check. Knows
Yes.
that it turns into. It can fill a sail continuously, giving you a +10 circumstance bonus to speed for 8 hours. And
Hell yeah.
it can
If
also
you're in a
cast
boat,
Gust of Wind once per day. Or I guess just once.
Once.
Just
okay.
once.
Once per day for a day.
Yeah.
So if we ever are on a boat, woo!
Hey, I mean, in first edition, speaking of lore skills can be anything. We used to play with lore. Lore's there, and I had a character that had a lore fan boat.
What the fuck?
Talk about your ships.
Cool. Is there anything else in the room of note?
Um,
Toss the
No.
room.
Anything
not
on the bookshelf?
Shit. I just remembered I forgot to make the Mountain Dew joke when Derek got back.
all right. Let's just rewind.
All right, go back in time.
He's even playing an elf. Fuck. His character has Mountain Dew too.
Oh boy.
Do we have any more Cheetos?
Fly by night, the Mountain Dew.
There's some more useless books on the shelves, but
I'll decide when they're useless after the adventure.
yeah,
Yeah, you can't tell us that now.
they're books that you would expect to see in a caravan.
Where's my bag of
office.
holding to collect all the lore books I'll never read?
Readings for chumps. That's why we got picture books.
Don't you get like a item bonus if you're in a library?
It seems reasonable.
Probably.
If it's of the appropriate thing that you're trying to research.
Mm-hmm. So if we take all the books with us, it's like having a library.
For some very specific things that are probably unlikely to come up as something you'd want to research.
Caravanning.
Sure.
Small towns of the Moengi.
You get a +1 to caravan lore checks.
Sweet.
Aye.
Well,
Take
Kashek, if no one else grabs it, Kashek will grab the map itself. That might be useful at some point.
That does seem like it could be valuable. I was mostly wondering if there's books around, if there's a book on, butters from around the world. Because I like to expand my
Butters
horizons.
from around the world. Exotic butters, if you will.
Uh,
Yes, milk. Butter extracted from the milk of the yak people is especially highly prized.
Ah, yes, yak people or yaple.
Spread that butter on me, Big Daddy.
ugh.
Done with this.
This game is over.
I like none of this.
East or northeast? Where are we going?
That
Let's
potato
go.
is covered in Dunyan rings.
Well, now that Kashek has recovered from his near-death experience, he will go over and attempt to suss out anything dangerous behind the northern
Whoopsie.
door.
You notice that the northern door has a keyhole.
Oh,
That's odd. This door has a keyhole.
Burn it down.
check for trap.
What sort of magic is going on here?
Just stick something in the hole and see what happens.
Kashet, get in there.
Key. Give me the key. Key.
Shek, you think that the door might have a trap on it?
Aha.
I'm gonna back up and let you deal with that.
Yeah. Kashek will attempt to disable. I mean, he is a kobold. Traps are kind of their thing.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want me to roll that?
Hey,
Yeah, you can roll your thievery check. Amadi, you're pretty sure that door doesn't have a trap on it. Kashek, you try and disable the trap that is on the door, and you're not really able to. You can't.
Huh.
Like you try feeling around to find this trap that you thought you saw, and
excuse me. What is it you're looking for?
It's traps.
Just a friend.
I think the door is quite safe.
All right.
Jack steps out of the way and gestures after you.
Here's the key. All right, get behind the table, guys.
You just flip the table over. Draw everything in here.
I attempt to open the door
How are you attempting to open the door?
with the key.
With the key, the small key that you have, that is key-sized key.
Show the key to the door and see if it accepts it.
Yes,
Great,
yeah,
great.
the poison for Kuzco. Kuzco's poison.
Multi-pass.
You put the key in the door. The key unlocks the door and allows you to open the door.
Multi-path.
Let's try the other door instead.
I love that stupid movie.
Mm-hmm.
When you open the door, you see an office that is elegantly appointed with a large rosewood desk and a leather chair.
Oh, nice.
There is a strange greasy fog that surrounds the desk in thin wisps.
This feels like my kind of place.
There is a wide bookshelf that stands against the west wall next to the door that you have opened into the room. Yeah, so there's just this like greasy fog that is kind of all up in this area here.
The worst.
Okay. Gross.
You know, it can get rid
I
of
tip
greasy
you?
fogs. Gust of wind.
I don't know about that. I'd have to see it to believe it.
In that case, yeah, I'll do it. I'll see what happens.
Okay.
Probably not. Gleep, glurp, icky, picky, poo. I'm gonna gust all over that shit.
Interesting.
Just everywhere.
So you gust of wind with the fan and blow this greasy fog to the back of the room,
Blow the man down.
and within 6 to 12 seconds, it reappears.
Ah, shit.
You know, I figured there was a 70 to 80% chance that was going to happen, but I did it anyway.
Perfect.
It is actually encompassing almost all of the room.
Mm,
Walk around the table and see if there's anything.
Do you want to walk into the room?
I mean, I am probably the
Into
most absorbent of the party.
Into the smoky fog?
Smoky fog.
Unless people have a better option, I am probably the most absorbent we have. So
Okay,
True.
you can go ahead and move yourself in. You have not yet entered the smoky fog.
well, that's just the best I can do, man. There's people all over that doorway.
Okay.
Kashek will happily get out of the way and let people pass.
I mean, I'm a monk potato. I'm pretty sure I can climb pretty good up the walls.
Yeah, duh.
makes sense.
Just sort of parkour over people.
Yeah, by the power of potatoes.
Get in there, potato.
Well,
All I can see is like remember the old California raisins?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's what Idaho looks like in my head, only he's
Just
a potato,
uncomfortable
not
to
a
look
raisin.
at.
Yeah, you made it a lot worse.
so Idaho, when you
Wearing
move,
a scarf, so
you
very
move
fancy.
there, and something starts seeping out from under the desk, and
Of
the
course.
smoke starts rolling towards you,
I roll at it.
and this thing forms itself in the
Mhm.
center of the room.
How dare you?
It looks a bit
Ah,
like this.
That looks like it's gonna be a bad time.
it really, really, really does.
I'm pretty sure it's
It's the cutest
fine.
things we've seen so far. What are y'all talking about?
Everything is going to be. Everything's not going to be fine. I'm sorry. I can't really lie to you anymore.
Yeah,
Blue Purple say, as Jim
Gross.
Joe Jam scurries into his collar.
this feels like it's gonna be a bad time.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I
Right.
rolled shitty.
I rolled double what I rolled last time for initiative.
Mm,
Oh, I'm gonna get roasted,
That's
baby.
already up in there. That's fine. Cool.
It has its own picture. That means it's very bad.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Gitzak. This smoke. There's some smoke rolling around all up in there.
Mm-hmm. I can't see it from where I am, so I am going to hope Idaho has yelled there's a
Is my-
weird
Never mind.
black pudding thing in there.
Oh, my shit's gone.
And I
We've
will
got another employee.
2, 3, 4, 5. I'll stride over here and
Cool. When you walk into that smoke there, why don't you just go ahead and roll me a fortitude save?
how about I don't? Hold up. I'm gonna go ahead and use my second hero point.
Okay.
Yay. Better number. Anyway.
Great.
Nice.
That's still a failure.
Fuck. But it's not
Oh,
a critical
you are-
failure.
You are sickened 1.
Super.
Super.
I feel like this is gonna be a real bad time.
Second. Okay. I don't like what that did to myself, but I'll allow it.
We'll just
But we'll allow it.
What?
we'll just go ahead and pop this from the condition bar.
What kind of lore check would it be to know about this thing?
Be occultism.
Occultism, cool. I don't subscribe to that brand of nonsense.
Bullshit.
All right.
So let's see what I've got in the way of spells here.
Mm-hmm.
Do we have any that will save our lives?
I don't think I do. If I knew more about it, I might have something helpful.
Cool.
Um,
Yeah, this is one of the ones where I just don't even have to adjust what's in here for 4 players, and it'll still be a crazy challenge for 5 players. So
Sweet.
perfect.
Nice.
Okay. What I'm gonna do is not like any of my choices.
Run away.
I'm gonna look at the potato and say, "Go get him." Cast guidance on Idaho and raise my shield.
Cool. Amadi.
And I'm
Yeah.
also gonna remind Idaho about the armor potions I gave him.
Yeah, that's a thing.
Amadi, you and Gleep Blurp are in the same square. You should not be.
Yeah.
I don't know who is in which one, but
Somebody told me to come gust the wind, so I walked in and gusted. So
fair enough.
So I'm gonna start with a recall knowledge check.
Okay. You're gonna start with a fortitude save.
That is the opposite of what.
This feels bad.
Oh, where's my save? 4. No.
Spy reflex.
There we go. It's
And
my
your will.
reflex.
Okay. You are not bothered by the smoke, so you can make the check without a penalty. And you're not sure what this thing is, other than it looks like this puddle of black stuff that is fuming.
Too bad we already wasted that gust of wind.
Yep.
Well, it's a ooze. So, judging my past experiences, I'm gonna presume I am not gonna do much damage to it fighting. So,
I'm also concerned about the fiery herpes lesions all over its body.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's
It's fine.
concerning.
It cannot. It totally cannot give you fire herpes.
It looks like a gunslinger unloaded on it, and then it started melting the bullets with its body.
A little bit.
Gunslingers don't exist in Pathfinder Second Edition yet. Okay.
Yeah, guns died out.
Then why is there a conversion guide on how to make one, Nathan?
There's not an official one.
Yes, there is.
Is there?
Yeah, they put that out
Oh.
like a while ago.
Okay.
Well,
There aren't any
will-
guns though, right?
Well, there are, but they're from Earth, so that's.
I gotta say, if there's gonna be either guns or gunslingers, like give me only one. I don't want both.
There are guns. They're from Earth. It's really awkward.
So no guns.
Move back over here.
A good call.
Okay, so it's 2 actions there.
Yeah, that's the rest of my turn.
Okay. It took you 1 action to move and 1 action to recall knowledge, so still have a 3rd
And
action.
1 action to draw my sword. So
You do your sword. Okay. Kashek.
Okay, Kashek is not going to move up, I don't believe. Idaho, have you had a haste spell cast on you yet?
I've had no boofing yet.
Okay, here, have a haste spell.
That feels like it could be valuable.
That was my idea.
Well, that was my haste spell, so you can cast one later.
3rd action.
That's what I was looking for. I can't think of anything because I can't see the.
You just see a bunch of
perimeter.
smoke. So
Okay.
much smoke.
Occult, maybe an occult check on it.
On the smoke.
Yeah, you can't even see. You can't even see the concealed thing right now. So you would.
Right. I know.
You would need to be able to move up to see that to be able to do that check.
So. You know what? Just on the off chance, go ahead and throw up my shield spell, and that'll be it.
Okay.
Before you get real murdery, Nathan, I do have a question.
Uh-huh.
Is the smoke in any way a magical effect?
It is an aura, so not really.
Okay.
Yeah.
God, I just have a really bad feeling about this.
Yeah.
Same.
So, Gitak, you've got chemicals in your body, right?
No,
We all do.
Yeah.
my body is all potato. That's why I
Turns out,
ingested that bit of Idaho earlier.
We're all
Yeah.
secretly potatoes.
potatoes.
This is the
Potatoes.
point where I pull out my undo the zipper on my hobgoblin costume.
Yeah, the
Potatoes are
potato.
still made
Rated.
of chemicals.
No.
Well, let's see. Half of me is 90% Irish, so I'm like 75% potato already.
That's fair.
So it's gonna just kind of slurp toward you.
Slurps.
Maybe don't.
Gross.
No, and it's gonna just like reach out a nice, friendly, warm pseudopod towards Gitak.
Mm,
Gonna
That's-
slurp you.
Oh my
that's a
God.
miss. That's fine.
Okay.
Persistent fire. A D8 of persistent fire. A D8. Holy shit.
Um.
Well, that answers a question that I had. So
Oh, this is all the bad.
Then it's
I'm
gonna
pretty sure that's the herpes.
try and then bake the potato, and it's not gonna bake the potato. You're fine.
Perfect.
What is everyone worried about? It's this
D8 of
can't-
fire. Persistent
It can't
fire.
even do anything to you at all.
Do you
I know.
understand?
Oh,
Persistent damage in 2E is like a death sentence.
It's
so
fine.
bad.
It's fine.
I've
You're
got you,
fine.
potato.
potato! Wait! Don't punch it with your potato fist quite yet. I'm thinking up an idea.
All right. I don't want to be roasted. I'm too young to be roasted.
Gleep glurp. You are starting in this haze of smoke, so you can go ahead and roll a fortitude save.
I hope I don't spend this turn puking my guts out. Because I'm probably gonna fail the save. Let's just see what happens. Oh,
You become sick in 1.
all right. I don't even. Can I cast spells?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
As long as you don't become stupefied, which I did to a bunch of casters last night, and they were not happy.
Oh no.
Can't imagine why.
Gleep, glurp, moosh, moosh, macaroni roosh. And he will embiggen the potato.
Oh god, I forgot what that one does. -1 to my hits, but it does +2 to damage.
I
Yeah,
think
and
you kind of like
angry.
get shifted there.
Yeah.
I squeezed out. Oh god. Well, the guidance is canceled out, so at least it's straight rolls. So that's a positive.
You still have another action left, Gleek.
Oh, that's right. How about I cast my focus spell and give everyone +1 AC?
Nice.
Gleep, glorp, fleeble, flabble.
That is a good one. I appreciate that.
Mr. Ido, you can go ahead and roll a fortitude save.
Crap.
You're so generous.
You are sickened.
I'm sickened with a 24.
That's what I rolled
Yup.
too. That also
What?
means that you can't
I
drink that
wonder what
potion.
it is.
Okay, that's good to know. What's sickened do? I don't think I've been sickened yet.
Let's just go ahead and
Just
pop this
pause it.
back up here.
Habit himself a lot. To be
Take
clear,
it.
I mean Kevin, not Idaho.
I can't read or write. You should know this by now.
So wait, you're just playing yourself as a potato. I
Mhm.
understand now.
Mhm.
All right, so so checks go down by 1. Really, that's the big one.
Which
Yeah.
does include attacks.
Yep.
Oh,
DC also includes your armor class.
Yep, your AC is a DC.
So
oh shit.
Sicken sucks the ass.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, that's really unfortunate. I'm not gonna lie, but I guess I'm just gonna use my first action to mountain stance,
Mm-hmm.
and then it will be 4 attacks at a -1 to whatever this number ends up being.
Okay.
I feel like it's
Can you? Oh, never mind. I'm at the next round, so it wouldn't matter. Yes.
Those are my 4 attacks,
Mm-hmm.
-1 to each.
So you will have 3 hits there.
Sweet.
And I
Plus
assume
the
he
damage.
contracts herpes.
Yeah.
Sadly, you do not contract herpes.
Mm.
It's
Sadly?
real sad.
Oh, here's hoping for the best.
All right. You pound into that thing pretty good.
Thou shalt not roast me.
So fun story.
It doesn't sound fun already. I already feel like your fun story is not a good time.
Go ahead and just give me 3 d20s.
Oh no! Don't do
Because
that.
you're in a bunch of smoke.
3d20s?
Yeah.
There.
All right. So you'll hit with 2 of those. So let's see that.
Wait. Okay. Two hits then. So
Yeah.
minus.
So we're gonna remove 17 damage.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, concealment, shit, garbage.
Yeah.
Well, next time I'm gonna do a little dance, and you won't be able to hit me.
Yeah.
All right. Attack.
So I'm not having a good time being sick over here.
Weirdo.
But what I am gonna do is, through all the coughing and retching, reach out and touch my potatoy friend.
Cool. It's gonna reach out and try and touch you too.
Holy shit!
What? No, I don't want that to happen.
Oh my god!
Jeebus.
Okay, so
That wasn't even a 20.
So you're gonna take 22 points of bludgeoning damage, and you're gonna lose that spell.
Oh,
yeah,
Oh my god!
oh
I
no.
and then you're going to catch on fire.
Oh my god.
Oh
mean,
no.
Oh,
I'm
this is
gonna
all the bad.
shield block, I guess, and not take all of that damage.
Okay.
So
Oh.
how does that work again? Oh, we split the damage.
You remove the hardness, and then
Oh,
you
okay.
each take the remaining damage.
Oh, so we both take 17.
Correct.
Okay. Okay. Field's not having a good time.
I'm really concerned about your persistent fire damage.
Yeah, me too.
I mean, I can spread my starch all over you, but I don't know if that'll help.
I'm not here for that. It's okay. I wasn't going to cast resist fire on you. No big deal.
Mm-hmm. You still have a third action.
Yeah, I do.
You back out of there, bud.
I do.
Don't do that.
It's probably not a fighter.
Cool.
It's used its reaction to fuck up his shit. He's good.
Yeah, give me a second. Let me look at this list of stuff I can do.
What's the spell for get the fuck out?
Good question.
Expeditious
Retreat.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Get the fuck out of here.
I mean, I will say, just to say, oozes don't have thumbs.
Thumbs?
They don't have thoughts?
Thumbs.
Okay.
What the fuck does that have to do with anything?
I don't know. I mean, can be
We
set
can
together.
shut the door and it can't follow us out unless it burns through the door.
Oh.
That is an option.
I don't know if I can fit back out the door, though.
That's a. You could rice yourself through the door.
Yeah, that'd be perfect.
It's a 5-foot door and a 10-foot potato. I feel like this is not a good thing.
It's like a French fry press cut.
It's full-on racer.
Just butter him up and slide him through.
Yeah.
Yep.
Everyone, take all your actions to lubricate me quickly.
Yeah, I don't like any of this.
Thank you for your sacrifice.
I'm
Idaho.
gonna suggest a retreat, and then I cough all over Gleep Glorp as I wander by.
Okay. Trying to give Gleeplorp the space, the ooze herpes there.
Yep.
Great. So turns out it's the end of your turn, which means that you're going to go ahead and take 5 points of fire damage.
Sure.
Oh, no.
You don't need to bother rolling a d20 because you can't. And it's Molly's turn. Yeah, this kind of sludge is just hanging on you like napalm. Yeah. So
Got that
So
diesel
are we
fuel
fleeing,
love.
or are we staying and fighting?
The potato has no other options.
I have very limited options for being next to it and doing anything. And also, I'm on fire, so if you could help with that.
Persistent damage is a straight-up killer.
Is it a medicine check to get it off or anything?
I thought it was just an action to let them re-roll it.
you.
Well, he said it's
Would-
like gooey.
It's typically an activity that is appropriate to whatever it is. You're taking fire damage, so like putting water on him or something like that. That said,
Stop, drop, and roll.
yeah, somebody drop, and roll or something like that. That said, he's got this big old glob of oil on him that is what is on fire.
You
And
need baking
it
soda.
does not look like that is going to come off of him really anytime in the next
So I'll,
6 seconds or so.
if it's an action to pull to help him out, then I'll help him out.
It is. You don't think it's going to do anything right now, though.
Cool.
Let them burn.
Like you don't
I
think
don't want the potato to get charred.
You think he is temporarily beyond help.
Okay.
Do I think that I have something in my alchemical tools that would help?
Ooh, a counter action? Like a baking
Not
soda?
until your turn.
Yeah.
On your turn, you think you might be able to pull
Okay.
something off. It's the amount of oil is like
A lot.
it's almost as if like that aura was doing something else to you because of the sickening.
Sure.
Have to say, not a fan of this thing.
Mm-mm.
So yeah, what you thinking, Amadi?
There's not really a whole lot I can do other than run or distract the ooze.
Do we have any Dawn? I heard Dawn is really good at breaking down oil, even on sea turtles.
Cleaning up the oil spills.
Yeah, so like, does anyone have a Dawn-based attack?
No, I don't think so.
Unfortunately, people only have dusk-based attacks. It's
I will attempt to distract it.
Nice.
okay. So you're gonna move in with one action.
Yep.
Just don't make it angry. It's already fuming.
Oof.
Okay, you're gonna slice down at it with your blade, and it'll just.
What's with these awful fucking first rolls every time?
So yeah, you slice into it,
And now
but
we
it
have
just reforms right around where your blade was.
Oh no, it's a Terminator. It's even worse. All right.
Well, it is
I
going
mean,
to kill all of us.
that also connects with it, and it just reforms right around where you sliced.
I think I'm gonna need a new career. If
Uh,
I live that long.
Kashek.
Okay. Now I can at this point see at least part of the creature. Is that enough for me to
Yes,
attempt to recall knowledge?
it is, and I
And
will
you said
roll.
it was occultism.
Yeah, I'll roll that for you.
Okay.
Yes, you are able to identify this thing as a fuming sludge, as is described there in the initiative tracker. Let's see here.
it's susceptible to just burning itself out after 2 rounds. Okay, cool.
So, you've already seen that it's got attacks of opportunity, and it can hit you with its pseudopod and deal some persistent damage to you with fire. It's got that haze around it that can sicken you. And if you are sickened, you cannot recover from persistent fire damage for a round.
Sick. Literally.
And
Yeah.
Okay.
If you hold your breath, don't need to breathe, or are immune to poison, you are immune to the sickened effect, but not to the concealment or the inability to recover from persistent fire. You also notice that Amadi seeming to slash into it was having no effect, so it's probably immune to some slashing damage.
damn, not even just high resistance, straight up immune.
Straight up immune.
Well, time to get running.
This feels like a real bad time.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't you buy a mace for this purpose?
He did. He just chose not to use it.
Why is that?
Good jump.
Because I'm an idiot.
Maybe
There it
Amadi
is.
isn't. Maybe Amadi is an intelligent ooze that is behind all of this.
Dun, dun, dun.
Yes.
I'm a plant.
No, you're an
No, an
ooze.
ooze. Oh, the coffee's working.
You might have thought you guys got a bad hand, but it was rigged against you from the start. What pulls off
Too
skin
real.
and reveal an ooze?
It's Old Man Johnson.
Oh no, it's just red herring.
Yeah, hang on just one sec. I apparently forgot to put in something on one of my spells, and I need to see what its range is before I try this.
It's a quick question. How tall are the ceilings in this room?
That is a
Not
good
tall
question.
enough.
I might have a penultimate solution here, depending on the height of the ceiling.
We're probably gonna go with about 10 feet, I think.
Can we double that?
I don't think so.
Okay, let's
Maybe
split the difference. Let's just call it
12
15.
feet. We'll call it 12 feet.
Perfect.
Okay, all right. So couldn't do what I wanted to do. That didn't work. So he is going to reach over to Gatek and cast. This will only help a little, I'm sure, but it might help some. He's going to cast Resist Energy
Brilliant.
and fire on Gatek.
Oh, are you sure you don't have to be cold?
Uh,
Attack looks kind of cold right now.
That's why I'm on fire.
Yeah.
To end the coldness.
Okay. So yeah, Attack, you're resisting some fire damage.
Yay.
And then it's Mr. Fuming Sludge's turn.
Bye, Idaho.
By Amadi, I believe
Oh.
is what you meant to say right
no.
there.
Oh no.
That's a bad side, Bears.
You probably should have stayed in the area in which I give you a bonus to your AC, Amadi.
Oh, no.
Yep.
That's it's a 22 points of damage right there. And oh no. It likes Amadi's chemicals. No, does it? No, it'll hit Idaho.
Wait, why?
Because
Just 'cause
Amadi's
I'm a
gonna.
potato? What kind of racism is this?
It's a potato racist.
Potato-based racism, yeah.
It's well known that oozes are racist against potatoes. Like,
He's just playing the
Not
character.
just potatoes. I mean, the entire nightshade family.
yeah,
Peppers, tomatoes.
cucumbers, melons, all of it.
Fortunately,
They're
that-
awful.
Hey, apparently this fiber's too thick for that pseudo pad.
Okay, it's also too thick for that one. I guess I
Pseudo
could have.
pad.
Probably should have just squeezed Amadi to death, but that's fine. It's fine.
Yeah.
Well, I'm
Greek Glorp.
gonna drop from the fire damage, aren't I?
Yeah, you will.
But that's eventually. That's in the future.
That's in the future. It could have dropped you sooner than that.
Can gust of wind put out the fire? Not while he's in the smoke. We know that.
Get rid of the smoke.
But where there's smoke, there's a fuming sludge.
I thought that wouldn't do it. Didn't I already do that? And
I
it
mean,
failed.
yeah, you got rid of it temporarily, and then it came back because it's an aura.
Yeah. So that doesn't seem good.
Man, pudges are bad. We are definitely not kitted out for fighting oozes.
Certainly not ones that make you sickened and then punch you while you're trying to protect your allies.
All right.
It's every hobgoblin for himself here.
Mm-hmm. That's why I ran away.
You forced my hand. I'm going to sustain the aura to increase it by 5 feet. And then I'm going to cast fucking telekinetic projectile.
You know
Hello.
things have gone really far south if that's the spell choice.
Telekinetic projectile is a solid spell.
It really is.
Could you hit it with a pile of baking soda?
Go ahead and give me that flat d20 check.
Hold on, I have to cast it first. Gleep, glurp, hidey, hoodie, heebie, jeebie! Now I can roll your d20. Hero point.
Killing it, baby. Killing it. There you
All
go.
right. Now go ahead and give me the attack.
Oh, wait. Is that actually going to be on my character sheet? Can I do that? No.
I didn't get around to making that macro for you.
Shit. I can turn on range strike, but it's gonna. Can I make it based on a different stat?
Yeah, you can. Well, you can do it as a.
Yeah, here it is. Okay.
Pardon me.
That's
Feels like a hit.
That's not gonna do it.
Feels like a hit.
All right. I'll use my other fucking hero point. I hate this shit.
Cool.
You can crit this kind of ooze, right?
There we go. 1 and a 2.
26 will hit. It is unfortunately immune to critical hits.
I disagree.
Yeah, I saw that coming. So
Hey now.
You add your casting stat to that, so that's 17.
4. Yeah.
All right. That's some damage.
Things are happening.
Do that every round.
Yeah.
This shit's stupid.
Idaho.
Damn, I should have picked up telekinetic projectile.
Yeah.
It's the best cantrip that exists.
All right. I think I just have to swing 5 times. Because at this
Sure.
point, it's a spray and pray type mentality.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Cool.
What is happening right now?
That is
Roll
against
20. That's what's happening.
That's a hot mess right there. So your flurry completely misses. Everything else does hit, even though you're second.
Cool.
Well, you do need to roll now 3 flat d20 checks.
No, I don't want to.
Sorry for that concealment there.
Uh,
All right. 3 hits.
sweet.
Nice.
What I really wanted to have done is do a little dance so I get concealment, but I'm dumb. 48 points. Please don't kill the potato damage.
Well, it certainly knows the potato's there now.
Does it?
Yeah.
I'm just a vegetable. Vegetables aren't a threat.
I don't know about that. I don't know. Gitak.
I'm on fire.
It's been around since you're on fire, so that oil is starting to slough off of you a little bit, but you're still on fire. So
With your skin.
you think you could maybe put yourself out now?
How so?
You could do some stop, drop, and roll.
Everyone look away. I have to do something ungraceful.
Oh my god.
What's he doing, Jam? Let's look.
Go ahead and
Look
give
into
me,
his eyes the whole time he does
go
it.
ahead and give me a flat check.
Okay.
God, so many 1s and 2s in this encounter.
All right, you're able to put yourself out. You are
Sweet.
prone now.
Cool. So that was
Wait.
1 action.
Yes.
We all need to play dead and hope
Are
the
there
pods
any
go away.
spells that would be super helpful from the ground while I'm outside of danger? Well, none of those look good. Oh, I could cast Bless and get that started.
Okay.
I'm gonna do that.
Alrighty. Give you an aura. I'll make yours that color.
You got an aura. I don't see no auras on this side of the door.
Yeah, it's only 5 feet at the moment.
Yep. Amadi, you're in real bad shape right
I
now.
think I dropped dead, don't I?
The persistent is at the end of your turn, so
Yeah.
Oh,
Fix it now.
turns out you can't fix it on this turn though, but you
That's
can
true.
put yourself in a better position.
Run out of the room.
Anywhere is better than where you currently are.
Get out of here, come on.
Get to the chopper.
Can we trip him as he runs out so it's easier for him to fall on the ground and roll around?
Anyone have a reaction?
You don't. So you can't do that.
I'd just like to use one of my actions to fall on the ground and await my fate.
Well,
Just
you can try to
start
put the
screaming for
fire
mom.
out.
I mean, well, so it turns out, let me reread this ability.
You would be out of the fumes, right? So if you're out of the fumes, I don't see why you couldn't do something about it.
I think Nathan said it persists for a bit.
A creature that enters the aura or begins its turn in the aura becomes sickened, fortitude negates, and cannot recover from persistent fire damage for a round.
Oh.
Yeah.
You
So because you began your turn in the aura, you cannot recover from it until your next turn.
You fucked.
Can you start screaming for your mother? I feel that's the appropriate move.
Yeah, you're free to run out. You're gonna fall to the ground as a free action. So if you have anything better to do with your actions,
If you have any suggestions, I'm open to them.
you did have a light mace. You could have like, oh no, that's right.
Hit yourself with the mace? Is that what you're implying?
This is gonna be real awkward because I don't know that you're actually gonna make it out of the room.
Yeah, I was just gonna say.
Oh, attack of opportunity shit.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
it gets to AOO too.
Yeah.
What?
I actually have mobility.
Yeah,
Oh, no.
yeah. This ooze has attack of opportunity.
Yeah, it attacked Get Attack earlier, so you saw that.
Yeah.
But I have mobility, so movement doesn't trigger if I move half my movement.
All right, cool. So you should do that.
So it'd be like
I
2
will-
actions to get out of there.
That's fine. That's still one more action for me to lay down on the floor and cry like a baby.
You know, that is perfectly acceptable.
If he was to pee himself, would that help break down the ooze? Help
I
put out
don't
the flame?
think so. It probably wouldn't. So you're just gonna go unconscious.
All right.
You're still gonna be on fire, which is really not great. But it's Kachek's turn.
Fire is so bad.
Fire is awful.
Wait, aren't you the one that likes fire? Fire is the best.
Not when I'm on fire, I don't. Or when my
Oh,
worthwhile
okay.
friends.
Do as I say,
acquaintances
not as
are
I
on fire.
do. I see.
Yeah, I see.
Yeah, exactly.
Ooh.
Exactly. Yeah.
Could you burn?
Go ahead.
I was just wondering, like, don't like firefighters use fire to fight fire? So if you breathe fire on him, would it put out the persistent fire?
I think that's a
I'm
free.
pretty sure that's a bad idea.
Okay.
I think you should try it to find out.
I'm just trying to think of creative ways to put out the fire.
Yeah.
The only thing I've
We're
come up
gonna
with
innovate
is
in the
not-
fire extinguishment department.
I've got Ray of Frost.
That cold work.
We're going down. Let's go down hard. Killing ourselves. Persistent fire, like persistent damage is so bad in 2E, like for real.
Yeah, it really is. I guess go ahead and he's going to go ahead and cast what do you call it? Resist energy again, this time on Amadi. Give
Okay.
him resistance to fire.
Mm-hmm.
So, and then against all reasonable odds and thoughts, he's actually going to move up into the doorway
All right.
for his third action.
Cool. You can go ahead and give me that fortitude save.
All right, thank you.
Man, we are in some deep shit.
You're fine. Gleepglorp hasn't taken any damage, and Kashek is immune to this smoke
There you go.
because he's used to fire.
Get in here.
There we go.
Now, Idaho, how do you feel about nice warm hugs? You apparently feel fine.
If you're gonna roll that, I'm cool.
Oh,
That's less good.
Fair
It's
point.
yeah, whatever he said. I don't know what that means.
not exactly the way it works. So have 30 points of bludgeoning damage.
Sweet.
Be on fire and be grabbed.
Nah, I feel like that's too many things.
Is it? Is it really?
Yeah, really, if for real.
Like, fairly confident that's like too many things.
You only get 3 actions, and you already gave him 5 statuses, so something's not adding up.
Please, Clore.
Just stupid. I don't even know if it's worth sustaining this fucking aura. Getting trashed.
I mean, it was so nice of you to make Idaho's token so big so we can really see all those status icons well.
Yeah.
It's difficult to see them when you have a regular size token.
Just all the bad things.
All right. I'm gonna give him the glib glub zip zop zam. Take that.
That was less good.
What is that?
It's the magic missile.
I see.
At this point, man, every point counts. Like,
All right, it's taken
What I'm hoping.
about 2/3 of its hit points in damage.
okay, that feels like progress.
Wait.
Idaho.
All I can do is 5 attacks before I die.
Might be enough, depending on the numbers.
I am rolling 1s and 2s, so we're gonna see how this goes.
Hero point one of those. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, we're gonna hero point one of those. You choose which one of those failures you want.
You can use hero point that 15.
Okay, and that was my second attack. So would I reroll with the second attack modifier?
You would. That's why we're choosing the 15.
Hey, there you go.
Okay, so that's 3 potential hits. So you can go ahead and give me 3 flat d20 attacks.
It's just terrible.
All right. That's gonna be 3 hits.
Yay.
I really, really love all this rolling a dice because I'm great when dice roll. 42 points of damage from the potato.
That is a good answer from the potato. Unfortunately, that is not enough to
Oh no.
completely
Baked
destroy it.
Potato.
So the potato is
Finish
gonna
it.
start roasting with a whole 1 point of fire damage.
If we're close, everyone needs to just open up and pray for the best.
And it is going to be Gitak's turn. You are still prone, Gitak.
So I want to go deal with the ooze, but also I don't want Amadi to die.
I mean, Amadi's probably not going to just die.
Yeah, there's like
Amadi.
there's like 4 different dyings. There's dying 1, dying 2.
There are a lot of
dying
dying.
3. It's only really dying 4 that matters.
That's
Yeah,
a good
and
point.
The
So-
fire will just get you dying
The
too.
dead dying.
So
I guess I'll stand back up. And what does this hallway look like? Oh, okay.
a slaughter. There's just blood and potato starch everywhere.
Against my better judgment, I'm gonna move over here and hit it. But I have
If I had that +1 aura, we would have had one more hit, man.
Yeah, well now you do. Until I go down.
Don't die. Just don't die.
So I have
Yeah, what's
a
up?
-1 to hit, but I'm blessed, so that cancels out. So I'm just gonna hit it with my war. Oh god. That'll do.
Hey,
You hit it with your Warhammer.
it's a lot of damage.
Deal a lot of damage with your
I
Warhammer.
sure
And it-
do.
That's smoking. Well, sorry. There's that concealment though.
Stop it. Why do you have to keep remembering that? Just forget about it.
Just,
How's that?
that is enough to cause all that smoke to slowly dissipate away.
Oh,
Yay. And then Amadi dies.
And then Amadi.
Let me
Let's
just
go ahead.
watch you burn to death.
Go ahead and roll your persistent damage. You don't take any fire damage. You can
What
roll a
is the
flat
per-
check.
So is that a? So what am I rolling?
Go ahead and just roll a
Body.
flat, roll a flat d20. You are rolling.
your
For
body.
you're rolling for an 11.
Oh,
Hey, you're perfectly fine.
you're back to 1.
Nice.
You are just unconscious now, and while you're unconscious, your friends can come over and just roll you around on the ground and put out your fire.
hmm
Whisper in your ear, hey, guess who's not on
We'll
fire
have
anymore?
the wounded one condition.
Kashek will come over and you, since we're not in combat, can use prestidigitation to clean the oil grossness off.
I will hit Amadi with the level 1 healing wand. Once I remember how to type numbers.
Numbers are hard.
Boop. For 14, apparently.
Nice. That's pretty good.
And then... Go ahead.
Yeah, Idaho, you're going to take another 4 points of fire before you can stop, drop, and roll.
Okie doke.
Once Amadi is doing better, I will perform surgery on him. So he takes 1 damage and heals another 14. And then...
Can I get healed?
No. You have taken damage.
Yes, but Jim Joe Jam would like some attention. He feels very left out.
I will kindly pet Jim Joe Jam.
Yeah.
And then I will drop another level 3 heal into Idaho, our valiant champion. For 34.
34 is a good
Nice.
number. Thank you. Back up to 50%, boys and girls.
Well, this has gone poorly.
This room better be worth it. That's all this
Well,
potato
they're,
has to say.
while they are tending to Amadi and whatnot, Kashek is going to go case the place.
Sure. So, as I said, this room does look nicer than the others that you found. And inside the upper desk drawer of this desk, you find a heavy leather book. It is held shut with an iron clasp. And you see a single serrated blade that is protruding from the clasp next to the symbol of a horned demon's face.
Oh, okay.
Hit it with that mace.
And
Get some kind of like religion check on that.
Is that a trap?
yeah, you could roll a religion check.
Will do.
You can do it, buddy.
Gitak, you recognize that demon's face as the demon lord Ungazan.
Ooh.
What do I know about this Ungazan?
They are a demon lord that has quite a few worshippers in the Wangi Expanse here. Some of the worshippers used to rule over Usaru, that city I've mentioned a few times, that has had some refugees come to Kibwa recently. They no longer do. He's the demon lord of beasts and apes and jungles.
Problematic.
You could, yes, but you see this demon's face next to this serrated blade. You could also roll an occultism or thievery check. Look at this.
Thievery, you say?
Ooh. That thievery rolled, though.
Kashek, you think that the way to open this book is either to touch a religious symbol of Ungazan to it, or to use the blade to cut yourself.
Couldn't we just try opening it?
Jim Joe Jam, you've not been hurt before. You want to feel what it's like?
He can't even understand you. You get that, right?
Speaking in potato-ese, I understand it's difficult.
Mm-hmm. Kashek will mutter a little jittery, whispery prayer under his breath to Apsu, and then nick his knuckle.
Okay. You will take 3 points of bleed damage. Go ahead and roll me a
Jesus.
flat
3
check.
points of bleed?
Yep.
Fuck.
Okay. Anybody want to help him stop that bleeding?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Stab it! Stab! Did it work?
Right. Medicine. Yep.
That book hurts. That's why
Somebody
you
smack a
shouldn't read.
band-aid on it.
Roll another. You can roll another flat check with a medicine.
This is why I'll never read again.
I just squeezed his finger uncomfortably hard until it stopped bleeding.
Squeeze it.
Nathan,
and just make eye
did you
contact.
want Kashek to make another roll?
Yeah, Kashek, roll another flat check. That's what that medicine check gives you. Okay, you're good. You stop bleeding.
Look at all these 20s.
And the book opens.
Oh, good work.
Inside the book, you find records of a shipment
Hmm.
of magical bloodstones from the city of Onapian in Nex,
Oh, damn.
with what could be used to inflict a fatal curse called the Slithering.
Oh no.
Ah, they put the name in the thing.
Title drop.
That's such a cheap move, man.
Is a curse.
The text further goes on to describe that the Slithering affects only humans and transforms them
Oh, shit.
into mindless oozes.
Sucks to be
Shit.
them.
Hmm. So this thing will just
Yeah.
kind of work itself out then.
You also find a list in this book
Hero
of several human targets, including most of Kibwa's representative council within the book. And the last page of the book bears the words, "Cursebreaker could be a problem?" ?
So the issue, so it targets humans, and they have a list of most of the people on the council as targets, which means they're mostly humans. So I think a little diversity will solve a lot of these problems.
Agreed.
We just
Yes.
need to hold elections for the council and not be an ethno state.
Yeah.
You also see that written on the last page.
Okay, can I attempt some sort of gather knowledge or recall knowledge to know what Cursebreaker is?
You roll a society check.
Alright. 17.
You are not sure.
May I
okay.
roll society?
Yeah.
Guess we'll all try the thing.
Amadi, you think that Cursebreaker might be
A breaker of curses.
a breaker of curses.
Wow.
Give that guy a hero point too.
Yeah, all right. You think that Cursebreaker might be one of the guardians of the city, but it is not one that you have seen in the city or even know the location of.
Interesting.
Fun fact: Cursebreaker is the title a guardian receives in Destiny when they cure the curse of the Dreaming City.
That is a fun fact.
I learned something new today.
I think we'll
Interesting.
see you next week.
Yeah, that sounds pretty
That's pretty good.
into the gamey there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Time to find Cursebreaker.
Thanks, folks. This has been fun.
There's
really
a little bit more investigation in this specific room, but I think that's it. It's a good cliffhanger place to stop. And there's definitely some more areas that exist in this complex.
Yeah, and I would like to formally say, fuck all these slimy sludges. Just all of them are the worst.
Specifically the fuming
This
ones.
is
Yeah. The
Yeah.
more fuming, the worse.
Yeah.
They've all been terrible. Like
So,
every
I mean,
single
yeah.
one of these oozes have been the worst.
Listen, there's only so many more oozes that are in the bestiaries. So you can't have that many more to face.
Well, there's also the custom ones in the.
that
Yeah,
cast.
was a
custom
custom
ones
one.
I'm
Oh,
worried
okay.
about.
Okay.
I'm just so over oozes, man.
Well, bad news.
Bad news. There's still probably one more session of part 1 of this module to go.
So we're taking it the leisurely pace.
This is about the amount of you've actually
Normal.
Yeah, it's pretty much normal. It takes about 3 to 4 sessions to get through each part.
How many parts are in this thing?
There are
5.
3 parts.
So 12 sessions, give or
There's,
take.
there's 3 parts of section A.
Yeah, it'll
That sounds about right.
it'll probably take us about 9 or 10,
Damn,
Yeah.
maybe 11 if we're slow.
Damn.
this is a long module.
It took us 12 to get through
Yeah, no, I feel like that's
Plague
still
Stone.
normal. Yeah.
So
Yeah, I mean it's
I mean, what's the? Is it designed like a? Is it a level worth of content, or is it multiple levels worth of content?
it's a 3-level module.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
That
shit.
makes more
It's
sense.
straight up a book of an AP, yeah.
Yeah, it's effectively a book of an AP, right? So
And now it all makes sense.
yeah, that's so.
So
I mean,
do
it
we
makes
level up?
sense. It's roughly 3 sessions per level,
Mhm.
which is 3 sessions per part of the book.
Whoa, it's like society.
It's almost like the society thing that they do translates well with experience points. It's crazy.
Hmm.
I don't know.
Almost.
I don't get it.
But yeah, we're doing milestone leveling totally. So
Sweet.
Fuck yeah.
Chris,
That's the best.
XP is a much better tool for encounter building than it is for actually tracking levels.
XP is just dumb.
Yeah. I mean, again, like if you use it to build the encounters yourself, it's
Yeah,
great.
fine. So I am still good for next Sunday.
Mhm.
I should be, yeah.
yep, same.
Okay. Yes, we should be able to finish part 1 next Sunday, and then I think we're going to have 2 weeks off. Because I'll be out of town the 27th and the 3rd.
Okay. Well, in the meantime, I can run a game of the Slithering if people are interested.
Perfect.
Wait a second.
Start on part 2.
Yeah, we'll get a
I don't
head
know,
start.
Jack. That might conflict with my playing of the Slithering Part 1.
Can you
All right,
reskin
folks,
the
well-
slithering but make them all swarms?
Yes,
Yeah.
please.
Jesus Christ. Just
That would actually
go
be
throw
less
yourself
bad,
in
'cause
a
you-
really deep hole right
At
now.
this level, yeah.
All of this has just been the worst.
Yeah. Man. All right, I'm gonna go ahead. and
Okay,
get
I'm
this
gonna jet out of here. You get
Thanks
you
for running,
folks take
Nathan.
care.
Yo.
Yeah,
Welcome.
thank
Oh,
you.
yeah, that's
running. Thanks to
I forgot,
anyone
it's
who's
actually
watching
good-
for watching.
Yeah. Probably will take us that extra session